right, just try to give a reboot on the entire system here. Sorry, guys. Try my best here. We'll get a quick score update here. This rack is almost done. And Frank lands that good out. Very nicely done right there. All right, score should be correct on the screen now. 19-21 in favor of Mr. Frank there. However, that leaves it as a 12-17 race left in this battle. Again, we'll see if everything holds up now this time around. I don't know what's going on with the internet, guys. I do apologize. It's definitely outside of my control there.
So it doesn't block any players? No, okay.
All right, Frank on the break. Snaps into it, follows through a little bit. All right. Rosa will be stuck. All right, Rosa with a tough one-rail kick here. She did hit full into the, I think it was the 4-ball earlier with this same shot right here. She hits full into it again, and no rail. Ball in hand. Good hit, though. Good hit. Just unfortunate ball in hand there. All right, Frank doing a good job taking advantage, getting good shape from the 1 to the 2. And as long as that Qball doesn't drift down too far, he should still be in a good window for the 3. Honestly, he'll have a couple different places to take the 4, even with the 5 being there. Oh, no, he was clipped up. Oh, very unfortunate. Well, good hit and avoids the scratch bottom right-hand corner pocket. Leaving a very long distance shot here for Rosa. There we go. What a shot. Yeah, we'll see if it holds, Jose. It's internet out of nowhere. It was a full blip. It was trying to still blip a moment ago. So hopefully it holds here. This at least ain't the same issue we were running to. Internet issues are going to happen from time to time. Hate to say it, but it just is part of the gig, unfortunately. But the other one the other time was just I kept randomly driving from Facebook here. It was hard to kind of diagnose what was going on. And we think we got that situation solved from the other day. But Rose on a great run. Bumps into that 9. 9 might be kind of problematic from here. Rosa tying it right back up, 23-23. All right, she got back above the 8. Now she wants to hold this for this 9. She needs to go bottom left-hand corner pockets. I would even dare say put a little bit of bottom and left probably to make it a little easier. Fling over that right-hand long rail. Oh, she's going to go opposite way. Other side gives her a little bit more room to be with the 9. Oh, avoid the scratch. She's overhitting. Overhitting it a little bit. Frank has a good opportunity here to make it 26-24 in his favor. If so, it will be a 7-12 race. And he does. Nicely done. We'll get a score confirmation here between the teams. 26-24, score confirmed in favor of Frank here. All right, here we go. Frank had a pretty good break earlier. Three almost sinking, no holds. Which actually is not a bad deal, sitting outside that left-hand side pocket. Not a bad deal at all. He can hit off this bottom short rail, have good eyes on that too. He ain't really got to hold it for much. And he's got a nice little angle. Should be able to come off the top short rail back down for that 3. Maybe end up 3 railing to be able to get back around for the 4. Slow down Qball unless he gets below it like that. He's in a good shape. But he can just draw this back. Oh, draw back, draw back, draw back. Oh, man. There we go. Wifey back in chat. Thank you, Wifey. Again, sorry about the internet blips we had, guys. There we go. Nice run by Frank. Really punishing Rosa here very well. That ball in hand. You've got to be able to do it in this World Qualifier, to say the least. You've just got to be able to do that. All right. Frank now in the lead here. 7-6 left in this race. Eyes on the 6. I don't know if it goes by. I wonder if Wes is telling him the defense here. I don't think 6 goes by. If so, he's trying to get him to hit into that 6, snooker up with the 7 with the Qball. Let the 6 go up and above the 7. Really, really good defensive option here.
Are you loud or are you quiet? That's all it is.
Tell him we know the best IT guy. That's so funny, Jose. Oh, it leaked out. Leaked out a little bit. I'll be honest with you. Anything you deal with this role here, the tech stuff is, in terms of technical difficulties / issues, that is probably one of the hardest parts of this whole situation. But hey, we've had 2 very smooth streams here, so as much as I don't want it to interrupt, I'm thankful for what we've had for the day. Great shot for Rosa.
There is still a ref in the room, so if you need a hit watch, just wave that red flag over.
Let's give the point to Rosa. There we go.
We only have 1 ref on right now, but we do have more vests if you want to jump in and help out. I know you'd probably love a break too. And we have a spot at the live stream table. If you were itching to get on there with Tim at some point in time, there's an opening. Let us know.
Good try. Good try. That one she didn't overpower through and stuff, and may have gotten a good leave out of it. I wonder if he can see at least a little bit of the sliver of it. I think he can. He might even be able to see enough of it. Actually, he can see enough of it. Get the slice in. He got the slice in. What a shot. Wow. Very, very well done. Good try with the slice there. Oh, you're good, Jose. I appreciate it, bud. Tough slice here from Rosa. She slices it good. Qball's going to drift on down bottom left. And she is good. We'll double check, make sure score is correct. But if so, it is a 4-5 race. 33-27, score confirmed. It is a 4-5 race. Miss Naomi in chat says, let's go, Rosa. There we go. Show the love. Show the love. Jack, it was Mr. Toto. Mr. Toto won it. Hey, Naomi, how you doing, my dear? Welcome on into the stream. Hope you're doing well and blessed. All right, Rosa with a nice center break here. See how she gets a hold of this rack. It's over pretty well. Sends a lot there to that top short rail. Ball's going to bump back into that one. Open up at least a window for Frank to see it. All right, playing that defensive shot. He did that a moment ago against Rosa. I tell you, man, this first matchup's been going by pretty fast. Let me see if we got a refresh. I don't remember their exact start time. $7:20 p.m. was the start time, so sudden death will be at 10:20. So yeah, we're just barely over half hour, and this matchup's almost done. Oh, Frank getting a little love there from the 1 to the 5. Nicely done. Oh, what a lead by Frank. What a leave. There we go. Timeout being called. Hey, Miss Cynthia in there. What's going on? She says, you got this, girl. Cynthia, what's up? How you doing? Naomi saying, welcome back to Cammie. Yeah, Cammie was in Miami. That rhymed on purpose this morning, right? And drove straight on over here to come play. I want to talk about some dedication to the team. Like, goodness gracious, great balls of fire. Cammie trying to get on by here. Time was up from the timeout. Gets a slice into it and makes it. What a shot. Oh, Malanta. Little bow. Wow, look at this. What a one rail slice, back slice into that bottom left-hand corner pocket. I mean, you want to talk about near impossible here. That was a shot. Man. And looks like Rosa gets a very favorable leave here. 7-ball plays blocker on that too. Team going wild after that here, saying nice shot there. It was indeed. Oh, 1 second, guys. Frank, by the way, got a good hit in on that. Another camera's frozen. Give it just a moment. Just a second, guys. Sorry. I'll get the score and everything updated for y'all. There it goes. Oh, no. Unfortunate scratch. And the 4 does not scoop up on top of the 8. Giving Rosa ball in hand. And she's got eyes from the 4 to the 6, 6 to the 7. Yeah, this could be tic-tac-toe. 4-ball bottom right. Roll forward a little bit. 6 top right. You want a little bit of angle, so that way you're still below for the 7. Top right as well. we go. Oh, man, she didn't hold it, but she's at least got eyes on it now. I will say Rosa is a banks master here when it comes to banking balls usually, so I'd be surprised if she goes for the cut all the way down bottom right, unlike most people. Now, I like the cut potential because the potential 9. She goes for the bank. Gets it the second time around. What an out. Nicely done. All right, guys, we're going to be right back here in between racks. Yes, WDY, this is the first match here. First match on a matchup, and you ought to commentate again because that was a treat.
Team captain.
Oh, yes. What a shot. Stop, Qball. Yeah, baby. Wow. I could not be freaking more happy about that shot. That was amazing. Still even like 8-ball sudden death better than 9-ball, I've heard it said. And 8-ball, what I like about it is it takes the skill level difference out of the equation. So you could have a 7 versus a 2 and you still play to the 2 racks. Oh, gets the love. Gets the love.
Can you replay that guy?
Yeah, sure
Do
can.
we still have it?
And really just getting that extra perspective. So it's fun. It's really fun. But you guys can take advantage of that too. That's another thing. Talk to your team. You got great people on your team. I promise you. There's a lot of great people in this league. He's got this break just dialed in.
I agree with everything that you just said, but what a break.
What a break indeed here. I think that's everything else is going to really leave another option for him. I like the fact, too, that Wesley's really keeping this a simple situation here. Oh, what a perfectly landed defense right there. Nicely done, Frankie. Very well played. Will's going to try for one round kick off the top short rail. He may be opening that angle up a little too much potentially. It's hard for me to tell. No, he hit that angle perfect. What an absolute killer shot. Wow.
I don't know.
I feel like it's Ocean's 11. And I've lost track of the score here. Congratulations, guys.
It took 3 minutes of my shenanigans,
That's all
and
it
the
took.
score is shot.
It is. I've done so good, too.
Wow, did you see that?
You know what? I think we need to see it again, in fact. With you for a moment, you're looking at each symbol, each character, if you will, and I'm like, wow.
And they really do tell a good story.
Yeah.
Like a pretty detailed story.
Ooh, whoa!
Wow. What was that? How many rails?
You know what? I'll tell you in just a second. Push the stream in. Also, come to find out, Miss Sophia Match just recently had this issue where she was like, I can't add no more friends. I'm like, what do you mean? She's like, I'm at 5,000. I'm like, oh, so like literally you can't add nobody else. They won't let you. She said, no, there's not a way. And I was like, oh, lovely. What a shot.
That was a great
Nice.
shot. Wow. I think so, but I'm pleased to see that it's a tie ball game.
Yes.
Yeah, that was quite a good first start for Rebecca, and I was like, oh, okay. And now to see that we got a tie ball game again. Holy cow! Does she get a second replay?
She definitely earned it on that one.
Really cool, part of the Q-Tech sponsorship.
Yes.
All of the participants are going to get a T-shirt from Q-Tech for that. So that's kind of cool. We're excited about that.
Yes, we are. And I think she just earned
Wow.
it. All right, guys, let me get this up to date for the race here. Miss Wendy, skill level 4. Miss Carrie, team captain of Team Watch the Softy, skill level 3 here. We got a 31-25 race on our hands. Jose on YouTube said, anyone else here in old streams, is that normal? Jose, I'm going to let you put two and two together there, brother. Oh, my goodness, that's too funny. All right. Miss Carrie getting the win on the lag here versus Miss Wendy. Voice Squad taking the very first win. Very close matchup between Rosa and Mr. Frank here. 12-8 overall split, which is the lowest win, highest loss in terms of points that you can get. So really not a big deal yet. Nobody has really broken away from the mold just yet. It's anything crazy, so. right, here we go. All right, gets hold of it pretty good. Close to that 2 top right-hand corner pocket. And nothing on the break. Jose says, remember, I listened to it, not watched it. I was like, what in the Hades? Looked and I saw. He's like, that's cool, dude. Yeah, I pulled all the replays I had from the 2024 8 and 9 ball world qualifiers and stitched them together and made a little video so that way we could have a little BRB screen. A great recommendation here from Mike and Kelly. Nice bank here from Miss Wendy here to start off the matchup. She is in a little bit of a tougher predicament on the 2, though. A little bit tougher. Yeah, I don't know how much of that too she can work with from the rail. She's in a little bit of predicament here. Jose on YouTube saying great bank. Yes, it was. It was very well done. Yeah, she doesn't have enough room past the 7 here. I would love to see a timeout being called. Oh, yep. Way too open. She didn't move. Oh, she moved the 6. All right, looks like they're not sure where the 6 was. Realize that Wendy did move it. Keep in mind you are supposed to move it back, but you know if they don't quite know exactly where it was. Carrie shrugging it off there. Again, you're supposed to move it back though. That is the rule. But I don't think either player realized. I think the teams realized it here. Carrie doing like a little weeble wobble, don't fall down situation here. I love it. Oh, brilliant shot there in that right-hand side pocket. Very well done. Good eyes here on the 4, top right-hand corner pocket. She can get back on this here just a little. Oh, careful, careful. Don't take your eyes off that object ball while you're down in the shooting position. Good little run here. Huge potential for 2 more big points for sure. Oh, gets close to that 6. Doesn't touch it. She's not leaving a lot of opportunity for Miss Wendy. Good run from Carrie, though. Very nicely done. All right, Miss Wendy's just going to roll forward. Goes for the defense here. That is the defense right there. I believe that's the same type of shot Wes was saying earlier about going forward when he had the timeout. Look at this here. What a beautiful roll up here. Let's the 5 go do what the 5 needs to do, right? 5, you go elsewhere. Qball, you and the 8 got to snooker up with each other. Ends up getting a hit on the 9 first. Ball in hand, just as Wendy wanted here. Beautiful defense. Good attempt from Miss Carrie on the kick there. No timeout was used to attempt that kick. She wasn't too far off from it, though. Went open a little too much, but honestly, she took it on really well. Really, really well. Oh, I was about to say she fits a clip up too close to that. This is a similar position Carrie was in before in terms of being able to have that 6 spot right-hand corner pocket. And, oh, she pulls down a little bit, gets the Qball still off the rail. She has good eyes on that right-hand side pocket. I like the speed. Oh, just barely off. Barely off, just a little bit. Good try. Both ladies with nice runs here. And nice little even 3-3, although the overall race for this matchup is 31-25. Oh, I think I just heard timeout yelled. Yep, Wesley Mitchell's coming on over to the table. Jose saying, love it, great job, APA. Oh, yeah, about the BRB screen and stuff. Yep. All right, nice smooth stroke here. Carrie gets it, taking the lead back. Up 4-3. Good eyes on the 8. Great opportunity here. Oh, good try. Just a small miss, top left-hand corner pocket. Ooh. Thought that cue ball and 8. We're about to marry up on top of each other for a moment. Gave a little bit of space for Wendy. Wendy looks like she's going to try to go all the way downfield. Bottom left-hand corner pocket. She is pulling back on this a little bit. Gotta be careful of the scratch. Oh, she hits it so good. Hits it so good. All right, she's above the 9 ball. Yeah, Kelly just Kelly just talked about too. I didn't even realize it here. So with Team Wise Salty, of course, Dave Andrasco's on it. Team Liars earlier today had St. Vos. So both the owners here of Qball will have had their teams represented on the live stream. Sang played, so if Dave plays in this, we will have had both owners on the live stream here. Is that your phone? Nope, by the way. There you go. All right, what's up?
What's frowned upon? What?
All right, well, I got birthday boy himself coming on over here now. When was your birthday exactly, PJ?
Oh, it's actually today.
Oh, it is today.
Yes,
I
sir.
thought it was yesterday. I wasn't sure based on what I was seeing on Facebook. Well, happy birthday to you, sir.
Well, thank you.
Yes, absolutely.
And thanks everyone for their birthday wishes today.
Yeah. He's coming on over to hang out with me on the live stream here. PJ, you got to keep me a little grounded here, buddy. This is going to be tough for me. Team The Voice Squad, that's my old Monday night team.
I'm sorry. And why so salty? I know a lot of those. So
Yep.
That was a great shot Wendy made on the 9.
Oh, yeah, it was beautiful. It was very well done.
And Wendy, she's such an asset to APA.
Oh, yeah.
Love
yeah,
her to death.
She is somebody that is very exciting and loves to help out. Big supporter, without a doubt here. I'm going to turn this part down just a little bit. There you go. Talk again for me, PJ.
Come again?
Talk again. Here you go. Let me get a little closer. You may have to speak a little louder overall.
A little louder?
I had to turn down just a little bit of extra music's coming through is all. While we got the louder music in the background, we can talk louder. It's not a problem. When it goes dead silent with the music, then I'll crank us up and we have to talk just a little bit softer because we'll sound loud on stream.
Okay. And I was watching earlier, and your be right back break things.
Yeah.
Awesome, by the way.
You like that?
Yeah.
That was a good touch, right?
A little loud, but.
Yeah, I had to adjust it at first. It was super quiet. Then it was too loud. Then I backed down just a little bit based on recommendations, and I haven't heard somebody say anything else since. So I think, knock on plastic table here, I think we got it dialed in where it needs to be. What's funny, though, is when I tested it, because I finalized it yesterday, actually before yesterday, but I finalized everything together. And when I tested it, I was all right, this sounds good. And the first thing I do is I pull it forward, and like even Mike says to me, he's like, yeah, it's very quiet. I'm like, oh, was like, of course it is.
It was very cool, though.
Thank you, sir.
Was that from the 8-ball?
That was from 8 and 9 ball 2024
Okay.
World Qualifier is what that was from. So that was back
Oh, that was a great try there.
a year ago.
By Carrie.
Yes, it was. It was a very good try.
Wendy left her in a tough spot.
Wendy did good earlier, too. I don't know if you saw her do that defense earlier, but she snookered up to, I think it was the 8 ball, and left Carrie in a very tough predicament. Close match here right now. 25-21 left in the matchup. Team The Voice Squad up 12-8, one win. But yeah, no, I was with this team when they got I was with this team when they got qualified via triangles. I was on the team at the time, so it's great to see.
Oh, the Voice Squad?
Yeah, it's great to see them working hard here and playing, and so it's hard for me being over here on the sidelines, not wanting to like cheer super loudly for them.
Yeah, I get that. You can't seem too
biased. Yeah, I can in Vegas. You guys get to Vegas, I can be biased all I can. I try not to be rude to the other team, but I
can't help it.
Yeah, I'm definitely like go.
You have your loyalty.
Right. Oh, Mr. Justin, the J Money Lamont over here.
What's up, Justin?
Yeah, I was laughing earlier whenever Wendy came over. I was like, this is going to be so tough for me. She's like, it is, isn't it? I said, yeah. I was like, I'm going to be like a Rottweiler at an impound lot. Go. Oh, man.
Wendy's got a tough little shot here.
She does. Looks like they may be either calling for they're calling for a watch. I will not watch this shot. I don't know if Justin.
I don't know if
I mean, as long as the teams agree. Oh, nope, there's Ronnie. Perfect. All right.
I don't know if here I just try a little safety, but
I like Justin being honest there. I don't agree with him watching shot. He says he's been drinking. Yep, we don't want that. Wendy's going to try to go for the carom here.
yeah.
Oh, she does a little jump again. She got to get that
Yeah,
under
she left
control
it
on
tough,
that
though.
part. Smitty was saying hi to J Money Sengo. I got PJ on here as well. Smitty, say hi to the birthday boy. Happy birthday, PJ.
What's up, Smitty?
Where, I was going to say, where's Austin with the cannons?
60. 40, yeah.
40, yeah.
What April said.
Yeah, April knows what's up. She got it. She's like, I think you added on 2 decades there that weren't supposed to be there. There goes Austin with the cannons. Hey, Austin. Oogity boogity.
There's one player that's come a long way in the last year, Austin.
Oh, yeah.
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 He's,
Huge difference over the past year.
yes, sir.
All right, Wendy with a good shot there on the 2.
That was a good shot.
Sorry
He's
about the
got eyes on
lag here.
3.
Yep. Well, that's me. He says, happy birthday, PJ. Smitty, how's your day going there, brother? Hope you're doing well and blessed. Appreciate you. Oh, nice roll.
That was a really good shot there.
Good control by Miss Wendy. Miss Nikki in there says, happy birthday, PJ.
Now she's got a chance to get down to that 4 ball.
She does have a chance to get down there to that 4 ball there. There you go. Get that close for you. Look,
Better?
Look how close mine is, too. There you go.
Better?
Yep.
Oh, very good try.
Looks like she may have went with the easier shot, just kind of take her medicine there on the 4. I don't blame her, man. No need to overshoot some of these shots. Get your lead. Start holding it down. Get to the rail. Qball hit the
Get there.
rail.
She's good.
Nicely done. Jack Smith said, very blessed right now. Glad to hear it, brother. Glad to hear it. Guys, keep in mind as well here, we will not have the first round till noon tomorrow. So you guys get to either sleep in a little bit, go to church, all that kind of stuff, and then come on into the live stream, get to enjoy it.
This is so weird sitting here instead of sitting by my pool watching this.
What I need is
I'll be honest with you.
there's a way for me to allow you to connect on in, and so what I need to get you the way to do that on your phone so you can connect on into the live stream, and then you can be by the pool, do a little commentary as well. How wild would that be? I'd be like, PJ, turn the fountain side off here. Turn the pump off. We can't hear you in the background from the rolling water.
We could
love
always set it up here, the cameras, and just do it from the pool.
Yeah, hey, there you
Yeah,
go.
I mean, we could
there
do
you
that
go.
as well.
Smitty said, "Oh, be over at Q and Shisha. Well, I hope you enjoy, bud." Green there saying, "Happy birthday, PJ."
Carrie left Wendy a little tough here. I mean, she's
Yeah, she's going for the spat cut here a little bit. I'm worried about it. No, she's going for the corner. Oh, good try.
yeah, that was a tough shot there.
I felt like she was going to scratch for sure if she went in
Yep.
that corner. That's why I thought she was going for the side right off the bat. Did you miss Rosa Sengo? I think she did a one-rail kick. She was stuck. It was defense. Did a one-rail kick into a back cut into the ball, into the corner pocket. I'm sitting there, I'm like,
made it?
that was a 1 in a million shot, like, and had a timeout with it and everything. I was like, this is crazy.
Well, that has to make the replay.
Oh, it definitely made the replay. 100% did. I hit that button. Gave it a moment, hit it right away, though. It was good. Oh, good try from Miss Carrie.
I will say the atmosphere here today is amazing.
Yes.
Everyone is so pumped and just wanting to play well and
Yeah. Well, it's like when I was talking to Mike and Kelly, I was like, it feels weird now being on the other side of it here, working in the office and stuff, but, like, you got to think a full year's worth of culmination is here. Like,
Yeah.
this is what, I mean, you're talking about 3 full sessions. I mean, I know we still got, like, Elite Cup in terms of finishing up for all the stuff for the last fiscal year, if you will. But it's here. Like, we're right here at the very tail end. Everything's going to be part of the new year from this point almost.
you're right. This is what
So-
everyone's played for
Yeah,
They-
yeah.
for 3 sessions.
3 sessions. This is all we've talked about. Hey, we got to get in the playoffs, or hey, we got to win our division.
Gotta get tries.
Got to get tries. All right, we didn't get this tries. Let's try for best of the rest. We didn't get best. All right, we still got another tries. Like, roll over.
Oh.
Oh. 5 ball said no go. I was going to straighten out and not go in that top left-hand corner pocket for Miss Carrie.
She's got the bank, which I don't mind that shot. She just stops it there. Not a bad play at all.
Yeah.
Leaves her tough. It's
Yep.
at the right speed.
Worked almost like a little 3-way. You had the chance to make it. You had the chance to still have eyes on the 7, and you had a chance to hide the 5 ball. So
Absolutely.
that one you cannot be mad at.
So do you miss playing in these?
I do a little bit, yes. There's definitely the competition side of it that is all up in my veins, and definitely I want to do and compete in and stuff. But there's also the other side where, like, I really like to feel like I have a heart of a servant. There's still some things I need to work on that, but it's nice to give back to the community that has given so much to me and to my family here, and to be able to be like, look, like I'm working for you guys now. Like, I want to make sure you guys are happy and enjoying what you got going on, and enjoying league for what it's supposed to be, and let's try to get the things out of the way that shouldn't be there, and let's rock and roll with this. Oh, that needs to roll further. It's not. Oh, Carrie's going to have a good opportunity.
She is. Well, I know me personally, and myself and Aaron, we enjoy every live stream.
Yes, sir.
If we're not here, we're watching the live stream.
Yep, y'all sure are.
And, there's a small miss there.
I tell you, this is a hard matchup anyways. I know, obviously, I want to root for Voice Squad. Miss Carrie is such a sweetheart, so it's like one of those hard matchups that, like, to root for one
You
over the other.
can't root against either one.
Yeah. You're like, these ladies are too nice.
Because Wendy is super nice, yeah.
Yeah.
And you're biased about that anyway. So,
I am
mean,
very, very biased about that, yes. Try not to be. But it's just,
She stroked
it's
that
tough.
good. Eyes on the side pocket. Yep.
All right, we'll get a confirmed score update here in a moment after this 9 ball's potted. Let's see if Wendy can be the one to get it. 2 massive points here. And she does.
Yep. Good out.
Nicely done. All right, we'll double check the score, but should be 14-6 right now. So that is a 17-19 race still left in the battle, by the way. So as much as it looks like Wendy is in a huge lead, it is very small. Very small.
Yeah.
6-14. Oh, look at that. His Yep, Corinne in there was, I forgot about that. Yep, that's Austin's girlfriend right there. I was like, I know that name. I just forgot from where. Oh, there's Mama Lane and Brad. Hey, y'all. All right. Duck, break.
Good strong break by Wendy.
Eric says, Tim, you're shooting really well as a skill level 5. Eric, thank you for that, brother. Appreciate the kindness, man. I was having fun on a couple times when I got to play here over this past session.
Now, Tim, are you still in league play?
So I play when necessary, when teams need a player or trying to build a team to get a division going, stuff like that, trying to help out. I don't play on the regular on it just because it's I want to, right? Like I would love to have a set night a week again that I play. The problem is that like I cannot help a team out in playoffs,
Correct.
triangles, or a qualifier. So the longer I stay on the team, the longer I'm taking a spot from somebody that may not be able to qualify with that team now for that session to play in tries or something like that. So there's a part of me that wants to be selfish, to be like, no, let me play, let me be the one. Then there's the other part of me that's like, no, you need to find a replacement for me as soon as possible.
Yeah.
All right, let's see if we can make that happen.
That.
So,
Yeah.
roll your ball. Look at that, great shot from
good
Miss
shot
Carrie.
there.
Avoided all the traffic. Took the express lane, had the sun pass out, and got right in there in shape here for the 2. PJ, you like my corny jokes here, my dad jokes?
I am, yeah. Yeah, small miss, but excellent leave on that.
Yeah, it was a good leave for sure.
Personally, I don't see anything here, but better.
Yeah, it should be here.
Okay.
Move that forward just a little bit.
Excellent defense by Wendy there.
There we go.
Excellent shot. She had nothing. Why go for the hero shot when?
Oh, no. Well, ball in hand to Wendy. Yeah, Eric, it was great getting to have you guys on the stream. Fun fact here today as well of the 3 matches, both Voice Squad and then Dude Where's My Cue, which Dude Where's My Cue is no longer on Monday nights, 9-ball doubles. But both of those teams were or Voice Squad still is a part of the 9-ball doubles Monday nights. So all of us are very familiar with how each other play and have taken each other on and stuff and all that jazz. So that's actually kind of an interesting thought process here. Drills it on
Real
down.
good shot there, Wendy.
Man. There we go.
Yep.
Gets a little love
She's
here.
running.
Yep. Can't help but to see Austin here on the sidelines
I
cheering
can't
on
tell
his
if
mama.
the 5 goes, but if it does, then she's got.
Guess what? That 5, I think, is going. She lined up for it. Okay, good try.
Yep. Very good try.
Tough leave here for Miss Carrie, although there's actually one of my more favorite banks that she has an opportunity on, and that is all the way down to the bottom right-hand corner, pocket bank.
You like that?
I love these,
Do you?
yeah, because you got to let it open up wide, but she also has a good chance to still have eyes on the 6. She goes for the
She goes
9.
to 9 and got it. What a shot.
Let's go. Oh, man. Wow, Louisa. All right, I believe I'm off on score somewhere here. We'll get a score update. Just kidding, I'm right on the score completely. I was like, I feel like I'm off on it somewhere.
I heard somebody yell.
9-17 here, 4 total dead balls so far. That was a good out from Miss Carrie. Well done. Taking that early 9. All right, guys, while we're waiting for the rack here, we're going to be right back here.
But the lead, he
Goodness gracious.
that cue ball last minute, and it looked good the first setup. Then he straightened it out because he wanted to just roll past the 1. He ended up making contact with the 1. And what's the chances of what?
Goodness gracious. Oh, my gosh, guys. I can't
Heck
even.
of it.
Yeah.
The last. It's just
Doing what
one
we
rack.
said though before the rack with a little right.
I think she'll
Or
come
for
up
the
short. I
pocket.
don't see any spin on this. She'll come up short.
Just gotta hit slow.
Oh,
Oh, my
perfect.
God.
She made it.
She hits
Oh, she
it.
missed
What a shot!
She hit it.
Wow.
Look at the lead. Saint,
Well
you gotta
played.
put
All right, we're back to the races. Miss Carrie up to break.
Oh,
Ooh.
solid break.
Yeah, gets a good amount of power behind it. Let's see, nothing on the break though. Had eyes on the 1 though. Honestly, that was a really good break. Had that 5 dropped, she would have had a decent potential start at least. Oh,
Whoa.
oh no. Wendy getting a little cuckoo with Cocoa Puffs here, hitting a little bit of everything. Trying to determine where the 7 was.
That 3 ball should be moved back, but oh, great shot by Wendy.
I don't know if she moved that 3 back.
She did not. Yeah.
Has to be careful on the table here. Nice to get a hit on the 2. That will be a good hit.
The race is actually very close. I mean,
Yes.
pre-rack they were 14-14 each. I mean, needing balls.
Yeah, it's definitely close. Wendy's
Oh,
down to.
great carry.
Oh, little twofer there.
That was awesome.
That was nice. Very well done.
Oh. I thought she could see that 3 ball as well, but Miss Wendy back at the table.
Miss Wendy is with the ball in hand.
Eyes on the 4, but tough shot on that 6, regardless of what happens here.
Yes, it is. Good try.
No. She got the leave out of it, though.
That she did.
That is it.
Mr. Winner of the 50-50 raffle coming over here. So just found out, by the way, so obviously we did a 50-50 raffle here for a good cause. I won't say what it is because said person has been in a live stream today, so I don't want to give it away. But Mr. Toto here, winning his $431, says that he is he's given back a third of it back to the good cause. So I think he's trying to only walk away with like $300, I think is what he's saying, for some of his personal stuff, and he'll let them have the rest. So very, very awesome.
Yeah, Miss Carrie's in a tough spot here. I mean,
Yep. Just trying to get her to 2, possibly 3 rail this. He's going to run out of time.
yeah.
That timer's getting low. He did good. He did good getting out of there. Nicely done, Dave. Gets it. What a hit.
What a
What a
hit.
timeout. Nicely done. Way to go. Yep, that was here also on the stream, even telling Dave that was a good timeout. It definitely was. It was well done. Very well done. Good hit.
That 6-7 is still going to be an issue for both these players.
Yep.
I mean, it just not in a good spot.
Hello from Polka. What's going on? Welcome in. Mr. Harold there from on YouTube side.
I was watching earlier.
Yeah.
You had APA Singapore on.
Yes. What a blessing that was.
That is
That was
so
huge.
awesome.
That was amazing. 12 hours difference, by the way, in time zone. So when they were on earlier today and they finally got off, it was almost 1 a.m. their time.
Wow.
And I was like, thank
And
you
they
so
were
much.
still watching.
They were still watching. They were like, I finally got to get out of here. But I'll be back maybe later. I started laughing. I was like, that's great. I was like, because now when it comes 8:30, it was, of all things, here it is 8:33. I said, when it comes 8:30 tonight, I know it's 8:30 a.m. in the morning. You might just be waking up for your day. Good try for Miss Wendy on the floor, bottom
That
right hand
was a
corner
good try.
pocket. I'll be honest with you here. I don't know if I'm actually aiming to pot this 4 or not.
I'd have to agree with you there,
Well,
because that 6 ball it's in a tough spot. You pot the 4, you got. No, she got the 8 though.
there she did.
Whoa, what a
Oh,
that was
it
such a good
hangs.
try.
It hangs, yes. Very good try.
But now with Miss Wendy, I mean,
Yeah.
you have the 4. What do you try to get down there to make a safety on the with
Yeah, try to just get
a
it. Defensive
defensive
eyes
shot
on
at
it.
6.
Uh-oh, uh-oh.
Oh
No. Oh, it
Oh.
hangs. Oh, man. Well, she's got
And
eyes on the
now
6.
she's where she wanted to be. Really,
Yeah.
I mean,
Harold on the YouTube side says, I'm 68 and just getting back in the game, into pool. Fun game. I'm glad you are. Are you part of the APA?
that was an awesome defensive shot there by
Yes,
Miss
it
Wendy.
was. Harold, if you aren't, I would love to encourage you to get into APA. Great amateur league here. Meant to have fun, play pool, meet people. And if you are, very nice. Give a quick shout out to your hometown. Ooh,
That was
good
a
hit.
good hit.
Give a quick shout out to your hometown pool hall here. Show them the love. I appreciate you being in the live stream. Ooh,
Oh,
hangs
small miss
it.
there. Miss Carrie's got a little chance to catch up here a little bit.
Yeah, she does. Good opportunity to do it too. 11 to 12.
A little strong on that shot. What a shot.
Oh,
what
man.
a shot.
Feint, gets the leave. Oop. Get a quick little instant replay of this love. Oh, my goodness. She's got eyes on that 9 afterwards, too, man. That was nice.
That was a great shot. Oh.
Oh, man.
I gotta see the pre-match up at last call. I'll be shooting pool last call.
Good night, Toto. Take care, buddy. Thank you for that. All right. We'll get a score confirmation here. What you think, man? A very close match still.
Very close.
Yeah. 14-22. I see heads nodding, agreeing. All right. She's got to hold that pretty good.
Yeah. Good break.
Sorry, there we go. And nothing on the break. 7 sitting in the pocket there, top left-hand corner pocket.
Good try there by Carrie.
As open up the opportunity here for the 1-7 combo, top left-hand corner pocket for Wendy. 9-11 left in the matchup. Voice Squad looking to continue their lead while Carrie's trying to put a stop to it before things get too far out of control. Tell you the first matchup of the day, PJ. Did you get to see that?
With
Let me rephrase. It was the first team matchup, but it was matchup number 5 where Eric had to hold. He's a 6 versus skill level 3, and he had to go all the way to his 46 points. The skill level 3 only had to go to 10 points in sudden death, and he got to his 46 points.
I did not see that.
Oh, dude,
that had to be amazing.
It was so amazing. I mean, it was one of those where you're like, well, you have an uphill battle.
Yeah.
And even though that was the case here, he fought it good and still brought home the victory. It would have been one that a lot of people would have been like, hey, like, this is over. You know, this can't be done. Harold says, trying to find the feed from Facebook. It should be on Jacksonville APA's Facebook. Everything still shows up on my end. It didn't show it's magically dropped this time. We were having, unfortunately, internet issues earlier. That did cause the stream to completely drop. But Jacksonville APA on both Facebook and YouTube, my friend.
Say that was in sudden death?
Yeah.
Wow,
Yeah, it was
that's
a sudden death.
amazing.
Yep. All right,
Tremendous amount of focus to do that.
Mm-hmm.
I mean,
It's tough, man. That's tough pickings.
yeah, it is.
Found it perfect. Thank you, Harold.
I remember last weekend I had to play Jesse Link in the semifinals of that.
Yep.
And I did a lot of racking.
It happens, brother.
It
happens.
does, yeah. It was so much fun to watch. I mean, because he played so good.
Hey, Miss Mike in there rooting on
Yeah.
Miss Carrie. Let's go. Yeah, you had a good time last weekend, though, right?
It was so much fun.
Yeah, that MVP tournament is always a blast, man. That is one of the biggest bangs for the buck ever in all of Jacksonville APA. You know, you just do well in your division, finish top 3 in your skill level bracket and in your division. You get invited to it. You pay $20 that day.
$20.
Yeah, entry fee.
Yep.
Right, and you could end up riding that $20 all the way to Vegas.
All the way to Vegas.
Like,
if you don't make it quite that far, you still get the invitational. So,
Yep.
I mean, it's still, for $20, a great day.
yeah, 100%. 100%.
You get to play the best of who's been playing the best. And
Stay within your skill level bracket. That's the other part. You know, a lot of people are like, yeah, this is going to be tough. I'm a 3. I don't want to go against the 6 and stuff. Like,
you don't have to.
nope. Yep.
Good shot there by Wendy. No, strong there. Just got eyes on the 3 ball.
Yeah, it's nice Carrie has eyes on this. I thought I was about to hide for just a moment against her. Oh, good try. Oh, gets the
she
4.
gets a carom.
Yeah. Gets the love there. A little extra nudge there in the 4 ball. Bumps it right on in. Well done. Oh, just
And
the
the
8.
8 ball.
Carrie, show it out. Love it. 7 to 8 left in the race here. Neck and neck. Ooh. Oh, man,
Oh,
she got
she did-
close.
She's going to get a leave out of that, though. Yep.
Yep, had that cue ball drifted or stayed down just a little bit further. There was definitely a window in between the 6 and 5, and I think that window's gone now. There is
I think if
a
she
nice
goes that
kick,
route,
though.
she's going to scratch, so she's going to have to kick at this one.
Yeah, there's a window between the 5-9.
Yeah.
can overstroke this here and end up short on it. Ooh.
Solid hit there. Real good shot.
Oh, good hit.
Oh, I thought she had the 6 there.
I thought so too. She's had a couple of those already, so been like, oh, par for the course. Love it. Cannot believe here we're already to round 3. Ooh, might get this watched. Yep. Yep, being called. She's trying to jack up on it and pot it there, top right-hand corner pocket. I'm very worried about her going after this.
And scratching the
she's going
side.
to foul.
Well,
Oh, oop. Yep, step away from it. That looked good. Looks like it was called a good hit.
good hit. Left her distance. I mean, that's makes it tough.
Yeah, yeah. This, you know, whenever you're going for a shot and you're like, man, where am I going to get leave? If you can at least leave distance, that increases your chance of them not potting what it is they're going after, and
Absolutely.
gives you a better chance here at the table. It's not a guarantee.
No, but
Yeah,
it
but-
does help.
Yeah, it definitely helps. Jose says, tell John Carr I'm driving, so I won't be texting. Good. You drive on. Mr. ate some bonus today and had some fried green tomatoes.
Oh, John Carr?
No, Jose Cordero.
Oh.
Jose was telling John that he's not texting driving. I was making a joke to Jose earlier. I was like, you better not be texting driving. I said, I will boot you from the stream if I know you're doing it. Like, oh, where did the stream go out of nowhere? I can't respond. What happened? Right, I
Jose's
found you
my
being
boy.
unsafe.
Jose's my boy. I love Jose.
There you go.
And John Carr happens to be on my captain's team. in
Mr.
2 weeks.
JC.
Yeah.
John Krasnov, I get to see him a little bit more here and there. And there's APA of Singapore back in the action with us. So still going strong. See, have the games bid, have the matches against Dude and Liars go on earlier. That one came to a dramatic end. I would recommend you go back and rewatch it. Match 5 was in sudden death, in which Dude, Where's My Cue, skill level 6, Eric, had to get all 46 of his points versus their skill level 3 that had to get 10 points because of where the overall team score was. And every ball, of course, was worth double. And it definitely looked like at first it wasn't going to go Eric's way. And Eric, the skill level 6, pulled out in the wind still and somehow or another held that 3 back from getting his 10 points. Keep in mind, without the non-ball being counted in it, that would have only been 5 balls because everything's
That's
worth
impressive.
double. Yeah, that's
That's an
wild.
impressive win.
Yeah. But it was good. It was good. So welcome on back to the stream. They're glad you're here with us. Appreciate you tuning back in.
APA Singapore.
Yeah, 12 hours away. Literally halfway across the world. How fun is that? Oh, it's fun to think of. Oh, hits it a little high off the top short rail. Well, back and forth here
These
with
are
this 3
tough, though,
ball.
but this is a really good match.
Yeah.
Both ladies playing great.
Oh, yeah, and the first one and this one finished 12-8, so you know that went neck and neck. I think Mr. Frank, I think only needed 2 more balls out of his matchup against Rosa earlier. So can't be mad at 12-8, so.
No, you cannot.
APA Singapore said maybe I should have stayed up later. We'll go back and have a watch. It's definitely worth a watch. It is one to rewatch for sure. It was a very enjoyable matchup. I mean, it's one for the books because, again, if you look at that, and I get it, it's a 6 versus a 3, but it's a 6 versus a 3 holding the 3.
To 5 balls.
To
Less than 5 balls.
Yeah. It's a less
To
than
4
5
balls.
balls. To 4 balls, yeah. So the 3 is going to a shorter race than a skill level 1. So really it's a 6 versus a skill level 1. Like, I understand what you're saying that a 6 should be able to beat a 3. I get it. I hear the words coming out of people's mouth right now. Like, what is Tim talking about? I get it, right? But that is the whole point of the equalizer system. Give everybody their chance and opportunity. And he had it too. He had that chance for sure.
Who? Oh, the skill level 3 did?
Yeah, he had the opportunity. In fact, let me see here because I keep forgetting his name and I have a photo of the score sheets. Let's see, that was Liars.
What a
let's
shot,
see.
Wendy. Got the 5 in the side. Carry him.
Mr. Jason Crispin.
Eyes on the 3 ball.
Hey, good eyes on that 3 too. Look at this, big points possible. Just roll it in.
Slow roll that.
Yep,
Got 6.
there it is. Woo. If she pops these 3 points, and I got the score right. It'll be 29-17.
Yep.
It'll be a 2-8 race. Huge for Voice Squad here. It means they will have guaranteed it being a 12-8 victory, or well, an 8-12 loss here if Wendy were to lose for
Excellent
this point.
shot. Good speed.
Yeah. Good shape there on the 9. I like this shot right here on the 9. This is not too much of a cut, just a little bit. Keeps you from scratching, takes that
No
out of
worries,
the equation. Yeah. All right, here in the team 5 in the background, and there it is. Let's go indeed. Well done.
Played. Well
Wow.
played.
All right, let's double check, get us a quick score update here between the teams. We'll hear them shout out here in just a moment, but very nicely done. 17-29 score has been confirmed.
Did you say the first rack went, or the first round, first match went 12-8?
Yeah, went 12-8. Yes, absolutely.
There's my bride.
But yeah, no, it was a good out, Samantha Shea. It definitely was. Quick little, there you go.
So
1
she's
minute for
going
the
for it.
timeout. Walter reminding him. I don't like bottom here.
Wow.
What a shot. That's exactly what you need to do. She got through that window perfectly. Very well played.
Very well played.
Goodness gracious. I don't know if I might have hand while he's doing this timeout, guys.
Zoom in on that.
That
man.
boy,
That boy is
that boy eat good.
a hamburger here. Look at him. I want to see him take a bite in mid timeout.
Oh my gosh. I'm gonna instant replay
Instant
this here. real
replay the
fast.
sandwich timeout. And look at this. Oh my. He
You
almost
know what?
got-
All right, we're back. Miss Wendy on the break.
Oh, that ain't ball.
The drama llama.
So close.
The drama llama. They said, no, sir, not today. All right, 29-17 score should be confirmed. Uh-oh.
Have a little game to play yet.
See Dave over here double checking it, but Smash Day says, I'm in that highlight reel. Yes, you are. Yes, ma'am. Your man is too, as the hamburger. I love that part. I died every time. Oh man, great shot from Miss. Oh, it didn't roll forward.
Just
It
didn't
was
roll forward
good
quite
shots.
enough.
Oh man. She's talking about not even maybe an inch forward, and she would have had eyes on the 298. She may still have a little bit of eyes on it. She's playing the bridge and hitting from below on it.
It hits a little right English. Even coming off the rail, she can hit it.
Yeah.
I mean,
Nope. See her shaking her head, going with something else. Does not like this leave.
well, I don't know if I'd like this leave either, but
Yeah.
I mean, it's just
Dave already calling the timeouts. Yep.
and David, an excellent coach.
This bank has good potential here. As long as she can get this and not get snookered up on top of the 2, still have a little bit of room to work with on it. 298 definitely
What a
goes.
shot.
Yes, it does. Stay off that 2. Ooh, now she might have options for the 2-8. May make this basically a hill match where it's 12-8 no matter which way it goes for both players here again. Went for the back cut on the 2. Oh, man.
That was so close.
Oh,
What a try.
that was a very good try.
Wendy back up here.
Slow rolls it in.
Real good shot there.
Yep.
Keep it simple.
Well, especially when you know you need to.
Yep.
You know, that shot right there, you know you're going to have eyes on the 3 one way or the other. You're going to have a pocket for it. There is zero reason to overthink and overdo that shot. And she does get it. What an out. Nicely done. All right, let's double
Excellent
check
matchup.
here. Yes, it was. Let's see, Miss Carrie. Skill level 3 getting to 19. It is a 14-6 victory. Yeah, that's huge. That is huge, guys. While we're waiting on them to get the next one ready here, we'll be right back. But enjoy the highlight reel. I hope you guys are enjoying as much as we are. It's definitely kind of fun to see a blast from the past here on the 2024 8-ball and 9-ball World Qualifiers here in Jacksonville. And here we are just a year after that. You can do it. But enjoy the highlight reel, guys. We'll be right back while everything's rocking and rolling. What an out, baby. Oh, my gosh. That was beautiful. You're saying my brother Larry's going off? Oh, that's true. I didn't know that. DJ said that Larry and DJ Burke are identical twins. I had no clue. That's amazing.
Do what now?
That DJ Burke and Larry are identical twins. Did you know that?
Oh, Larry has like 8 twins in this.
Wow.
league. What a
Oh, my
shot
gosh.
on that.
I'm just going to bump the 11 down to the bottom short rail and actually set her up perfect for this 3-ball out. She's got to thin this, though. Let's see if she can execute it. If so, it's going to be amazing. She executes it beautifully here. What a beautiful, beautiful shot. Wow. Way to go here. Going to give her. Testing some 9-ball towards the right-hand short rail. Let the Qball go to the left.
I was going to say, he looks like he's winding up.
Uh-oh. And he still gets it.
That.
Florian would have been so proud. Oh, my gosh. Florian. Somebody go tag that man right now and be like, you need to go watch that. Speaking of, I said I was going to get to doing them, and I
This is your Qball.
yeah.
See if he's got a good draw stroke in him.
He definitely does. But let's see if he can pull it through.
Go 2 rails. Yep, just like
gotta
that.
get over.
bounce
Gotta get
off.
over.
And it does.
Let's go. What a shot. That was nice. Goodness gracious.
Was a good shot.
Yeah. We thought we were, we just kept battling, but we ended up getting out of triangles, going to those cities, and winning actually. So it's not like it can't be done.
Yeah.
But
Just a tougher path. What a cut.
oh, good.
Goodness gracious.
On the 1-ball.
Wow. And hit 10 points.
Chad or Chad?
Chad. Chad. He's only getting 19 points to make it a 5-15 and make it to where they can lose by that again. What a freaking break and a half. Wow.
A break and a half?
A break behind the booth while I'm playing on a matchup and y'all to commentate again. Because that was a treat.
Team captains.
Oh, yes. What a shot. Stop Qball. Yeah, baby. Wow. I cannot be freaking more happy about that shot. That was amazing. Still even like 8-ball sudden death better than 9-ball. I've heard it said. And 8-ball, all right, let me get this updated here for Victor's race. But we got a skill level 4 versus skill level 6. This is going to be interesting here. A little bit of a heavier throw. Jason was thrown first.
A little chess.
So, yeah, Jason was thrown first. And now Victor is who they decided. So they actually cut Victor with a 4, essentially, is why Salty chose to do against their own player. But, they're trying to go a little bit heavier here because obviously they're behind 2 games to nothing, 26-14 in overall team score. What do you think about that? Do you think you would have thrown a bigger player here, or would you kind of still kept the matchup the same, being where you're at in the scores?
I don't mind that play.
Yeah.
I mean, it all depends. I mean, how he did earlier. If he played
course.
strong earlier,
Yeah.
maybe there's a lot of confidence there with the player. I mean, I really don't mind that play. I mean, they're.
Yeah. But do you think it's smart to go and throw the 6, throw the heavier dog? Do you feel like you have to in this instance? Because I kind of feel like you have to in this instance. Already being down 2-0. You don't want to go down 3-0.
Absolutely.
Even if it's 12-8, for instance, that would make it 38-22 in favor of Voice Squad is what I'm throwing out assumptive-wise here. Even 12-8 will seem detrimental because all they need was 12 other points between 2 other matchups. So, all right, Victor with a good break here. Tough rise on the 1. Comes close. double check here on one thing. Sudden death 10:20. We're still an hour and 23 minutes from sudden death. Not too bad. Already being in the third matchup. Might be able to prevent matchup number 4 from going in sudden death here if they can. I would be a little surprised if this match ends up going an hour and 20 minutes. Everything's been rolling forward pretty smoothly here for this team in these matches. So maybe just matchup number 5 in sudden death, but I'd be surprised if we get match 4 and 5 in sudden death. What do you think?
Yeah, I'd be surprised. I mean, probably match 5 definitely, but yeah, match 4 definitely. I don't believe would be sudden death.
Yeah.
I mean, it's early, but we have a decent a 6 versus a 4. It should not take an hour and 20 minutes.
Yeah. Yeah, but I got to give it up to both teams here. It's been, I mean, that was probably about a 3-minute in-between time period between the match ending, giving the throws, players getting to the table and stuff. Not a lot of in-between time, which is good. I'm not a fan whenever sudden death happens, and it happened all because of, longer throws. Like, let's just get the job done, get them up there. It's like we talked about earlier too. So I got a great question for you, PJ. You as a captain, right?
Yes.
Let's say you're in the situation that these two teams are in, and let's go from the viewpoint of why so salty. So they're down right now. So if Victor gets a win, you should have an idea who you're throwing. If Victor loses, you should have an idea who you're throwing. Now, it may end up happen to be the same person, but a lot of times I kind of have a different throw depending on what scenario happens. What about yourself as a captain? What do you do? Do you have a different throw, or no matter what, you're like, we're definitely throwing this person, win, lose, hell or high water, boom, here it goes?
Good question. I would have definitely have an idea of who I'm throwing.
Yeah.
Prior. If the player I put up now gets the win, that may change.
Yeah, absolutely.
If it's a 12-8 loss, it's a close loss, it probably will not change. It'll be the same player. It may change depending on the numbers. If it's a bad loss, I mean that's.
So what you're telling me is you still play it by ear, but no matter what, regardless of you playing by ear, you have in mind who you're throwing.
Absolutely, man, because, I mean, time is not on your side. No,
it's not. And I mean, how easy is it to be like, hey, like, both players need 8 points left each, eight total points. Like, it's going to be over soon. Like, hey, you both need to already have your drinks ready, head to the restroom.
Yep.
Because one or two of you is up next.
Exactly, yeah.
Like, it's not that crazy of a thing. Victor Jason, with a good shot there. Good try on the 3. It's like you open up a window. 6 doesn't seem to be playing enough of a blocker.
Yeah, because you think 3 hours and 45 minutes is enough time. It goes by very quickly.
Yeah. And in 9-ball, it's only 3 hours for sundown. So yeah. I like what Gary said on YouTube. He says, I know exactly what I'm throwing depending on the situation within about 5 minutes of knowing who they play in that current match and what their future options are. Yeah, I mean, you definitely want to be on your A game here. I think it's a sign of a great captain and a good leader to already have some opportunities in mind.
Agree 100%. I mean,
Wendy wishing PJ had birthday here. But yeah, I think that's a sign of a good captain here. That would definitely be something I would, if I'm on a team here, and especially if I'm a little newer, maybe this is my first World Qualifier, like, we're looking for that from my leader here, right? Like that bolds confidence here.
Well, me personally, I've only had one team in the 8-ball World Qualifier, and none in the 9. But even in the 8-ball World Qualifier, I knew just watching the match prior who was gonna go up, win or lose.
Yeah.
Because you're not given enough. You don't have the time. You should be able to plan that.
Yeah, 100%. 100%. Definitely want to be able to have that plan.
You don't want to be last minute and say, "Oh, what do I do now?"
Yeah. That is.
I mean, if your player is not playing his best or her best, and it's the outcome is not what you expect, then you as a captain should have your ducks in a row and say, okay, this player's going next. Plain and simple.
Yeah. You got to have your plan of attack.
Absolutely.
If you fail to plan, you plan to fail. All right. little tied battle here, 2-2 between Jason and Victor. Ooh. Jason doing a good job there, forgive me. Almost getting a hold of the 9 in the process. Don't know. Okay, he's waiting on another table. I was about to say, I was like, I don't know what we're waiting for. No, he's waiting on that left-hand
got eyes
table.
on the 5 on the side. I mean, that's.
Oh, it's just barely above that right-hand side pocket. Good attempt. Seems like Victor just needs a little bit more time here to get more in stroke. You know, I have a feeling the back half of this matchup here may go towards Victor. That's something you kind of see a lot between, I'd say, level 6s and above, is that once the train starts to leave the station a little bit and they get in their groove and everything, it's just they're going. Same thing, like Sandeep Prasad asked me earlier. He's like, did I do good? I was like, yeah. I was like, you did just fine against Katrina. He's like, what could I have done better? I said, defense the crap out of him. I said, the problem is that he gets so focused on that running situation. I was like, he's such a fast-paced player. I was like, you have got to defense him to slow him down. Yeah,
slow him down.
Yeah, you've got to force him. If you can freeze him up a little bit, he'll be off on his shots on his game. It'll definitely show.
He gets running balls.
Yep.
You're
done for. Like it just is how it works. I think a lot of that has to deal with them getting in stroke, getting in their comfort level, their zone, if you will. Call it the many different ways to describe it as you would like to, but
just like Victor. I don't know Victor personally, but obviously he's a 6. He's a good skill. He's a very good player.
Yeah.
You start making balls, you start getting into a rhythm.
Good try.
Pot's 6, got eyes on the 7.
There we go.
It's
if he splits racks, he wins this all day long, and he can even go almost like a 4-6 split on the racks as well, and still get really, really good on Victor.
Oh yeah, absolutely, Jason. Yeah.
Yeah.
He splits the racks 4-6. He's in good shape. He had a tough ass there anyway with that shot getting on that 8-ball is.
Here we go.
That was a real good shot there.
And great shot. Good leave. Nice job coming back around above the 8-ball a little bit. There we go. Pulls the cue ball just up. Whoop. So I get the right point here. Let me adjust that. Good out by Victor.
Good out by Victor.
Now, those sort of splits will equal his win for sure.
Right, but Jason's not in bad shape there.
No.
No.
Well, y'all look like you done something. You're looking around like. That's because I have done something. Yeah, I know.
Jose says,
"What's up, Mr.
Birthday
Jose?
boy."
What do you do? Take a nap, Micah?
Put some candles on that cake. Birthday.
I'm kind of getting tired of being called old man, though. I'm just saying.
Are you?
Yeah.
I don't know who's there doing that blasphemy, but you let me know. I'll throw my shoe at him, okay? I will yell Chankala while I'm doing it, too.
60's new 50, right?
Exactly. Exactly. Oh, gets hold of it really good.
That was a great break.
Let's see here if I can get Chris Buffington from here. Hey, Chris. It hit Wendy instead. Darn. has eyes on the 1. It's a tougher cut.
It is a tough cut.
Should bump into the 2 in the process if he actually lets it open up, which I kind of would on this, to be honest with you. Yeah, I would let that open up, so I still had eyes on that too.
I mean, yeah.
Oh no, he gets super punished for it.
Yep.
Yeah, I would use.
I'm with you. I would have run in that too.
Yeah, you use a little bit of outside on that, a little left from his point of view.
Yes, sir.
You know, open the angle, bump the 2 in the process. So that way you stuck near it. The other option you had, you could have used a little bit of inside, and the cue ball would have ended up top left-hand quadrant of the table, but likely still would have been wide open for the 2. Jason drawing that back all the way to the left-hand long rail.
This will work. I mean,
Yeah, he can deal with this. There we go. Hey, 3 ball's gonna come off rail a little bit, open up the angle for him. Hey, we can deal with that. We can work with that. There we go.
Very good shot. Very good shot.
Huge run potential here for Jason. Lucky the way the table lays. And there's good opportunity for the 4 to the 5. Oh.
Small miss. He still had eyes on the 5, but
Yeah, he's hitting pretty good against this 9. What are you doing here, PJ? You massing, or are you going against the right-hand long rail? Which way are you attacking this for?
I can't really tell from here.
Yeah, you can. Look at it from our sideline view. He's blocked behind that 9. He's got a little bit of room there on the left-hand side of it by the look over from here.
Personally, looking
Yeah.
at
Personally, what you doing?
if David gets out of the way, I could.
Don't worry about it, David.
All
Take
right.
a guess. Take a guess.
I would go on side rail, bottom rail, and hit the 4 that route. That way you're kicking away from the pocket.
So hold on. You said side rail, bottom rail.
Side rail, bottom rail.
Okay. So you're going right hand long rail, top short rail,
Correct.
kicking over. So you're doing almost a little.
Correct, because
Little two-rail.
even if you hit it thick,
Yeah.
cue ball is going to run up to this end of the table.
Yeah, I agree.
4 ball's staying down there.
I like that a lot. I definitely like it a lot better than a Masse here. He's still kind of going somewhat for the Masse. He's low on it, still, but hitting bottom right. Oh, gets a hold of it. Oh, what a shot.
There's always that.
Oh, my Lanta. Great time out here from Dave. Good execution from Mr. Victor. Take a look at this again. Very impressive. Yeah, look at this shot again. Top left of your screen. Oh, he's going after this 5. I think if he would have hit that right, he still would have ran to the 7. Would have been better shape, huh?
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah. Miss Wendy there, even though she's 6 feet from us here, saying, hey, guys, happy birthday to PJ. Chat, y'all need to make sure and wish Mr. PJ a very happy and lovely birthday.
60th birthday.
Big old 6-0.
I can admit it, yeah.
Hey, there ain't no shame in the game of your age. It is one of those factors. It is what it is.
That's right. Every day above ground's a good day.
Oh, dude, yes. I'd rather be pushing daisies down than pushing daisies up. Ain't that the truth? Goodness gracious. Oh, went for the cut there. Top right-hand corner pocket. Bold move.
That was a bold move.
Yeah.
He's right in this.
Yeah, I'm not mad at that, though. Jason hasn't been in league for too long. I think this year, like the beginning of 2025, I think is his first time being in league. So he came onto the team shortly after I was away from it. So and that was the beginning of the year. So this is actually really fun. This is definitely his first World Qualifier ever, and
Then he's doing great.
yeah, look at him performing on the big stage, if you will, like this. Which I will say that this is the big stage. Like this is we talked about it earlier, man, with the hundreds of teams in Jacksonville, to be here in the top 36 teams out of all 3 sessions, everything is a massive, massive deal. So, all right, good try there, but unfortunately here went a little wrong on that 7 ball. Team's cheering him up, saying good try, good job, keep it up. He's doing good though, 7-9.
He's doing great.
Yeah. Considering there is a 15-point split between the skill level and stuff, 7-9 is phenomenal. I see Mr. Brandon over there in the corner by the darts here. Brandon being the manager of Qball.
The hitman.
The hitman. He is too. He is too, man, for sure. He will.
You know what's funny is I'd never heard of him.
Yeah.
Because I used to throw darts.
Yeah.
Competitively, and I had never heard of him. I've been to Vegas probably 15, 16 times throwing darts.
Yeah.
Yeah, but this was way back.
Way back when?
When I was a young lad, yes. Yeah.
Back in the day?
Yeah, we started going out to Vegas for darts in '85.
Okay.
Yeah, so
now
it's been a minute.
This is where I will make you feel old.
Yeah.
Ask me what I was doing in 1985.
What were you doing in 1985?
Nothing. I wasn't even born. I will say, though, out of any year, I'm still thankful to be technically an 80s baby, born in 87, and getting to grow up in the technology like I have. It's been a real big blast. So let me double check, get a score confirmation here from April, and make sure I got it right. All right, score confirmed, 7-12, and whoa.
Strong break, but the cue ball went down, so, I mean, that's
3 dead on the break?
Yeah.
Dude, call Victor a killer. Oh, my land. Somebody call National Guard in or something, man. He is murking object balls over here. Don't overstroke this. Ooh, he put a lot on it. He put a
lot on that.
Don't overstroke it. I said, he's like, watch this, Tim. I know how to overstroke. You said overstroke it, right?
I didn't either.
Wendy just said I didn't know that was in his arsenal. I don't know if he knew that was in his arsenal. I don't know if he knew that either. What a leave, though.
Yeah, we were going out to Vegas for darts when you could still drive on Fremont Street. Yeah.
Yep.
It's been a while.
Yep.
But it was so funny because back then I played Valley Pool. So we went out there for pool, but when we were out there for darts, APA was always playing when we were playing darts. So
that's cool.
We interacted with the APA players for pool when we were out there for darts.
I like that.
So, it was so much fun.
So was this back in the Rio days?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yep.
And the Riviera days.
Yeah, that's what I meant. That's
Yeah.
what I meant. I definitely said Riviera. Yep. That was wild when they when I watched them demolish that. I was actually in Vegas, and it was crazy. Like they paused and they were like, "Guys, just let you know before you take the next shot." They're about to demo it, and you're gonna definitely feel the thud and hear a loud boom. So be prepared. You might want to wait on your shot, and then sure enough, you're like, "Oh my goodness!"
It was just an era gone.
Yeah. Yep. Now the big old convention center's right there, and
so now I'm trying to get back there.
Yes, you are. Yeah, one thing I hope for everybody, and you may need to find your unique way. Some of us have been in very unique ways to Vegas in terms of 8-ball, 9-ball singles, 8-ball doubles, 9-ball doubles, Shaq and Jill. You got the women's division, Masters division. I mean, you got a ton of ways to get to Vegas. Obviously, this one we're fighting for within the teams. This is what I always put in air quotes when I tell people this is the normal way to get to Vegas. It's the one that we're all used to. But I do hope and pray for everybody here, especially in Jacksonville and part of Jacksonville. You guys all get to experience it at some point in time, man.
Absolutely.
There's just something about it, man. It's such a fun thing. It goes by way too fast, and next thing you know, you're already on the trip back home, and just you got memories of a lifetime. Oh, it opened up a little too far. Yeah, good timeout.
But you're right. Yeah, it memories for a lifetime. I mean,
for a lifetime, yeah.
And you can't imagine walking into the room.
Yeah.
If you have never been, it's just it's awe-inspiring. I mean, it's awe-inspiring. It's just,
and especially if you get the side where you get to see the the Vegas Sphere. If you have a room side facing that, you just sit there and stare at it for a moment from your Westgate room, and you're like, this thing is freaking awesome.
Yeah, yeah.
Like, I can sit here for like a half hour just eating some chips or something, watching this darn Sphere, enjoying the advertisements from it. Good opportunity here for Victor. Nice force follow. He's got to come back around there. It's going to hide by the
Didn't quite get there.
Oh,
Didn't quite get there.
I love the force follow, but
Yeah, I did too. There's my teammate on the other table.
who, Miss Karen?
Miss Karen, yeah.
Yeah, good old Miss Karen over there. Sweet lady. One rail kick here for the 6. Hits it good. Might get on the second time around, but no go. I like to hit it very well.
Just got a shot here. It'll go in that. Very
Here
good.
we go.
Very good shot. Nice controlled shot. It
And
took what he had, took his point, and he
And Victor's getting away from him just a little bit. A 5-point lead isn't enough yet to break through, but Jason wants to not really let it get past about the 10-point lead
Yes.
situation. He
Yeah.
wants to keep the buffer.
stay as close as he can.
Because the closer he is that buffer and the later it gets,
This shot here
the
makes me a
better
little
it is.
nervous for him. I mean,
Are you worried about the scratch there, PJ?
a little bit, yeah.
I definitely am.
Just a little bit.
Ooh. Well, there's a lot of bit right there. and guarantee it, too. Bless my sweetheart on this one, chat. I am the one that I'm like, oh, this could scratch. I need to put a little something on it to change it. I'm like, darn it, what I put on it made it go.
Made it go.
Every time, man. It blows my mind. I'm like, I need to get away from this thought process here. I've done jinxed myself the moment I thought of it. I like this here, going off the rail.
Well played there.
Yes.
Oh, no.
Mm.
Yeah, that was a bad
Make him shoot it.
miscalculation there.
Make him shoot
Make
it.
him shoot it.
Fun fact, by the way, the opponent is the one that needs to put the 9-ball on the spot.
I did not know that.
Yep. Opponent is the one that spots it for you, and then you shoot it. It's really, in my opinion, it's a tomato situation, in the sense that you're gonna put it on the spot. It's gonna sit there, like you're gonna shoot it in one of the corner pockets more than likely, and
Just like I learned something the other day. I didn't know if you're coaching someone on a timeout. If you touch the cue ball, they have to touch the cue ball prior to them shooting that shot. Is that true? Because that's what I was told.
So if I understand, so I'm at the table as the player. You're the coach.
Right.
I have ball in hand. You've put it where I need to be.
Correct.
And you're saying that I then have to touch the cue ball?
Yes.
Not a rule.
Okay. Well,
not a rule here. In fact, let's go to the rule books just to double check, make
Please
sure
do.
I'm not incorrect here. We'll get a score update though. Let's check on the timeout section here. Ooh, got something in the side there.
oh, tough break on that one ball.
Oh, no. Dead ball. Dead ball here. Let's see. Talks about under coaching, what is considered coaching, what is not considered coaching. Double checking here to make sure that is not the case here. Make sure there wasn't something else added in there. Yep, the only thing it says in there is coaches may place the cue ball for a player in a ball in hand situation during the timeout.
Okay.
Yep, so that is not a rule. So, guys, I would encourage you on this here as well, and this is not me picking on you, PJ, but this is a phenomenal example of what's not a rule situation. Rules.poolplayers.com. Both rules and pool players is plural, so it's rules.poolplayers.com. And all I did to find this was literally there's a search menu at the top. I typed in the word timeout. And all I did was just scroll through it. And once I got to, where is it at here? Part H, as in hotel. Coaches may place the cue ball for a player in a ball in hand situation during timeout. It says nothing else from there. So nothing about you having to move it. That's one of those. Sounds like it was a passed down tribal knowledge.
That's why I asked. I appreciate that.
Yeah, no, that was a good one, though. That was, way to bring up a situation on stream there. I like that. That was one that should be worked through. A lot of things in League Night, too, by the way, here, just listening to stuff from the office here, and even just from my player perspective. A lot of things in League Night that have to deal with, like, teams getting grumpy with each other and upset about stuff almost always spans from a rule situation and somebody not knowing what the rule is when it's super easy to look it up. Hit a rail afterwards here. He is good. Victor was asking if it's ball in hand. He hit the 4-9, then a rail. Aunt Gail. Everybody say hi to my Aunt Gail.
Hi, Aunt Gail.
Thank you. That is
How you doing, hon?
That is my aunt right there. She says, hey, my precious nephew, I love and miss you and your family. Hope you're doing great. Definitely am, Aunt Gail. Hope you are as well. Hope the family up there is doing good. Hope they're behaving. But, yeah, we are doing well. Wife and kiddos just got back in town, taking advantage for a few days for summer vacation here. Now that both kids are in summer vacation. Luke's moving on to VPK, to kindergarten, and Luna's moving on to first grade, both at my church, which is going to be great. Now if we can just
That's so awesome.
Yeah, now if we can
Good
just find a
ages,
home on the north side close to my church, we'll be better off.
Gets back to my age. I mean, my oldest is getting married in November.
There we go.
Yeah.
Let's go.
She'll be 30 July 4th.
Nice. Congrats on that.
The youngest turned 28. 28th of May.
Oh, wow.
She's a Gemini like me.
There you go.
Yeah.
Love that. Love to hear about the wedding. There we go. Victor trying to set up here on a little bit of run. Roll forward a little further than I would have liked.
Yeah.
He can ride between the rails here with some bottom if he wants to. Looks like he's going to keep it simple, but he runs into it. No. He was hoping to be to the left-hand side of that 6 ball after that shot.
That's what's so hard is when you get a little out of line, getting course corrected.
Yeah.
On the runs. I mean, it's just.
He goes from a little to a lot very fast. You see Victor doing his due diligence here. Now, it looks closer. There's about 2 fingers worth of width in between the 2 balls right there, the cue ball and the 6. So they actually got a little bit more distance between them than what it looks like, but it's still no fun. No fun to deal with at all.
Here I like the safe much better than what I think he's trying to do, but
he has snuck that up, but that looked like it may have been a double hit. I don't know. We couldn't see it from our end. I'm on the side of the table here, but it looks like he did a push through there. Yeah, he hit it. He hit it, but from the side view here. Oh, we're getting our photos taken. But it looked like he did like a push-through shot almost, and that may have caused a potential double hit. But it goes to the shooter here, and it would have been extremely tougher for him to notice it from his angle. The only way I noticed it was because we're on a side view here. We're from your point of view on the table here. We're to the right here. We're kind of behind where Jason was just standing. So.
All right, so what do you think here? What would you do here?
I'm definitely going to slice it, but Cammy's telling him to go away on it like that. Let me see here the angle he has. Yeah, he's got to. He has no choice. I'm definitely doing the exact same thing Cammy's setting him up for. Because right here, his chance to scratch are far less unless it goes to a random other pocket out of nowhere, like the side or something. But like that.
What a shot!
But yeah,
what a shot!
What a leave! Nicely done. I'm like, yeah. Unless he just randomly scratched on the side of the cue ball, I was like, what, this side pocket? You want me to go here? 18:29 left in the battle. Oh, man. My goodness gracious, he just drilled that on over. He opened up a can of whoop butt on it, if you will. I'm surprised on
that was a tough situation there because you kick at it
Yeah,
or you cut it. I mean, it's hard to play any kind of defense there.
right.
Now he's got some options. Just pot this ball slow. He's getting natural shape on the 7.
Yeah, he's just
Hit it
barely
good.
off on that.
Yep. Really small miss, good speed on that.
Miss Wendy is one of the Christmas presents. She got me this year. She got me this past year. She got me my first pair of Hey Dudes. She was, I got some shoes I think you'll really like, and so like I adore these shoes now. Like I always want Hey Dudes from this point forward. And so Wendy almost
Hey
said,
Dudes?
Hey Dudes, yeah, that's the name of the brand is Hey Dudes. But Wendy almost said a word there to which the stream could hear it. Wendy was like, I didn't say nothing. I took my shoe off at like I was going to throw it at her as a joke. And she's like, oh, by the way, I've been looking for you some more. It's hard to find my size. I'm like a 10.5 wide, so like I'm in that difficult size to be able to find. That cracks me up, though. But, no, they've been a talking point. I go on my chiropractor appointments, and there's usually a guy in the chair already, and he'll have Hey Dudes on. I was like, we're Hey Dude brothers. All right, big points right here.
Big points.
Yeah. 17-29 left in the race here.
Jason is hanging right in there.
Oh, what an out. We'll get a score confirmation here in just a second. We're going to mute up, and we'll be right back here, guys. Enjoy the little blast from the past, if you will, here. Be right back, guys. Thank y'all for tuning in.
Wow. Hey, dudes.
10 points.
Chad or chat?
Chad. Chad. He's only getting 19 points to make it a 5-15 and make it to where they can lose by that again. What a freaking break and a half. Wow.
A break and a half?
A break behind the booth while I'm playing on a matchup, and y'all to commentate again, because that was a treat.
Team captains.
Oh, yes. All right, here we go. I hear Wendy on the sidelines. Get in there, 4-ball. Nothing on the break. Some eyes on the one.
He's
Maybe
got
not the
eyes
best.
on the one, but tough shot, but he's got eyes on it. I can see a defense here.
All right, I sit corrected here. It was 16-19 at the end of that last rack. I was off by 1 for Mr. Victor. Sorry about that, sir. Avoids the scratch.
Real good shot there.
Ooh, I think the 7's blocking access. It looks that way from our point of view. I don't know if he's about to master this a little bit.
Good try.
Oh, he's definitely going for that. I think he went after that attack a little bit too fast, though, on that. I think he should have taken another look, see if he could have had a kick or something. I feel like he went after that just a little haphazardly, which you got to be careful. You only need 15 points left. Your opponent needs, 15, 27 right now. So almost, not fully double, but almost double.
I agree. Given the situation, though, he was a little.
Remember, if you can't hear you, they can't hear you.
I don't know.
There you go.
There, okay.
There you go. And you won't ever be too loud, by the way. I'll turn you down if you ever
All
get too loud. I promise you. You're good. So what were you saying?
I agree. Given the situation, he's a little lamped up. He's, it's like, I can hit this. Maybe should have taken another look at it. And because he is right in this. I mean,
drop 4? Wow. Ripped off. I think he was trying to get a little bit of breakout with the 3-ball there and was maybe counting on the 4.
carrying that 4-ball? Yeah.
I'm surprised, though. Really am. All right, point. Looking.
Victor's got to be careful here, though. I mean, Jason is right in this. He's
Yeah, I will. I know I've watched shots for a couple of the other matches
Victor's
here.
got to
But
play this smart. I mean,
I was about to say I know I've watched shots for a couple of the other matches here, but I'm definitely biased in this one. I will not be watching anybody's shot. Oh, oh. Got a little love there. Jason will have good eyes on the one. Oh, man. That 2 is potable top right.
three's out in the open.
Yeah. This could be a little run here. He hits a little hard. And it's not going to hide up with the 8s. Still open for that top right-hand corner pocket.
That's one thing I've noticed with lower skill levels is teaching them speed.
Yes.
Speed control is so important.
That it is for sure. Yeah, in fact, I'm a big fan of teaching the lower ranks what pocket speed is first, more than anything. Teaching that pocket speed, teach them what force follow is a little bit, and watch them evolve right before your eyes.
Absolutely. Because once they learn pocket speed, then they can learn to hit it a little harder, a little harder.
A little harder, a little more control, a little harder, a little more control. Jason's still swinging a little wild here. Again, super long bridge on that. Looks like he's looking for the 2
Even
all the
here,
way down.
I don't mind the shot. Just
Yeah.
slow down. Really good.
Oh, he holds it. I think he's blocked by the 3.
Well, I think he can get by that.
Think he can?
Yeah, I think he's got eyes on that.
Oh, he is getting down on the shot. I think you're right.
But again, speed. Shot that. Really excited.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I think the adrenaline is pumping here with his World Qualifier debut on the live stream.
I know it would be if I was playing.
Right? Oh, I think that is getting to him. Oh, good try. Great run, though. A lot of points. That was huge. Very, very well done. Very impressive. Give him some snaps on that one. He did good. By the way, shout out to Miss Lisa here. She's been over here volunteering. There we go.
So now Vic can do his job.
Yep. Yeah, he doesn't have really any table standing in his way, right?
He's got the tables there.
Good wide open windows. Ooh. Now, the reason this is going to hurt more ain't because he missed it. It's because he left Jason with the opportunity. It's 11-26 left in the race here, so Jason's really picking away at it.
A little high left, come out, middle of the table. You got the 8 ball or 6 ball in the corner, 8 in the side, 9 in the side. I mean, it's
a little tic-tac-toe-toe, huh?
pretty easy, yeah.
Yeah.
Get on that 6 ball.
Oh, he's about to overload this, I think.
He is.
Oh, my
Wow.
Lanta. Where did Katrino come from on the table? That was – he got back above the 6 ball.
The boy
Get
can't put stuff on that ball.
Get out of here. Oh, my Lanta. Oh, my goodness, Jason. Where did you come from? Where did you go? Where did you come from, Cotton Eye Joe? I mean, what is this? There's not a chance that you could have told me he's going to load up enough to get directly
Where he got,
all the way to the top right of that 6 ball like he did. There's just no chance. I wouldn't have believed it. I'd be like, you're a liar. I ain't saying he can't load up on something, but you're a liar. There's no way he's getting all the way up there. Like that cue ball done took off. That's another cue ball, like I said during Katrina's match. That cue ball definitely got stopped by Florida State Patrol, 100%. that's 100 going, in 35 mile per hour zone. I mean, the car's getting towed. He's going to jail.
Oh.
Uh-oh. Oh, no, that was Victor shooting.
Yep.
Oh, this is huge for Jason. Oh, my goodness, this is huge for Voice Squad and Jason. No, Miss Patty with her photo of us. A little bright because of the flash.
It's a little bright, yeah.
All right, Jason's got to secure this here. And he does.
He does.
All right, we will get a score confirmation update here, but if it's right, it is 7-26 left in the race. 20-24. So right now, Victor is a skill level 6. He is at 20 points right now. That is a 17-3. He's got to get to 23 points to make it a 16-4. If it ends before then, 17-3, that brings him up
That's
from
huge.
26, 36, 43. That'd be 43-17 going into the last match.
And
Or going into match 4. I'm sorry, match 4.
And no
forgive
call
me.
on sudden death yet.
Yeah. Sorry. I think right. That would be going into match 4. That's where that'd be. Forgive me. So we're in match 3 right now. Sorry, I was jumping ahead of the gun. Nothing on the break. Eyes on the one, but not a good lead for Victor.
Absolutely not a good lead.
Oh man. Victor needs just like a
Let's make it tough
solid
on
roll
Victor here.
to go his way. Victor's got to start playing defense against Jason though.
Yep.
He's got to start locking him down. He needed to about 10 points ago, but he's no matter what, in order to win this.
And
he's
there's
got to now.
defense there. I mean, he could send that one behind the 5 ball, send the cue ball down table.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah. Either way, just don't go willy-nilly slinging at this.
yeah.
Poke and hope is not a real strategy in this one. I believe will work. I mean, the
That will
bank's
work.
there, but
Hottie, we have a table ready to at the bar, Hottie.
looks like regular cue ball is popping up now.
He's not back banking that on the side, so I mean, he's got the corner or.
He's got to let this open, though. He may hit too hard on this. He just back banked
Wow.
it to the side. He did just
did.
back bank it to the side. What the French toast?
I didn't see that.
I can't believe it. I cannot believe it. I agreed 100% with him. He's like, we were like, he ain't back banking this to the side. No, he definitely just back banked it to the side. Oh my goodness gracious, Jason. Let's go, bud.
That was awesome.
Oh man, I just need my couch and some popcorn now. Oh my goodness. Where are the comments for this? You guys are missing out on this action here. Something fierce. A little rattle there by Victor on the 2. Good attempt though. Oh, gets a little
I
love.
guess a little love there.
Oh, gets a little almost snookered there behind the 7. I'll be honest with you here. If he doesn't feel confident in getting a hit and he thinks he's going to get a ball in hand, which he may, I am probably snookering the 4 up with the 8 maybe, or I'm already going to go ahead and just pot the 3 instead and hand ball in hand and be like, good luck on the run a little bit. Although, actually, no, getting to the 4 is not hard. I'm not doing it at the 3. I'll take that back. Maybe the 7 into the 2 a little bit.
Maybe.
You could do that.
Yeah, you could.
Cammy's looking for that halfway point, trying to get him the kick shot.
From there, I like 2 rails, not 1.
Yeah, you definitely 2-rail this bad boy.
Send that 2 down the table.
Chat, y'all realize when you do 2 rails, by the way, you're dealing with 2 beautiful 90-degree angles, right? That's the reason why we love 2 rails versus the 1-rail kick. 1-rail kick, it's tougher to get on target with it. Whereas 2 rails, if you literally make an L with your hand on both, you're almost like you've got a field goal post. That's a 2-rail kick. That's how a 2-rail kick reacts. So if you do it the right way here and hit it a little, I wouldn't say too firm, but firm enough, that is exactly the kind of angle it takes here is 2 90-degree angles. So actually a lot of fun to do 2-rail kicks. And I dare say, PJ, you being a high rank here, tell me, do you feel more confident 2-rail kicks over 1-rail kicks?
All depends.
All depends.
If I'm trying to get a hit and move a ball, 2 rails. If I'm trying to make it, probably
Possibly
1 rail.
1-rail, yeah.
Yeah.
But in terms of confidence, in terms of getting a good hit,
Absolutely 2 rails.
2 rails, yeah.
Yeah. It's an easier hit.
Yeah. WDY on the YouTube side said short, far rail, then back into the ball. Yeah, you could have done that. Went back up and down. Victor on a beautiful run here. This was my scare about going after that shot here. He was going to be able to pot a few of these. You had to slow him down on this run. That's why I think making something else, what I
Tying
call
something up.
Yeah, make something ugly for him.
Yeah.
You know, I'm gonna let you have ball in hand. You're gonna get these couple points.
You're going to work for it.
Yeah, but like this next one, like you just let me know because I think your 3-year-old just tied your shoes together. Dwayne says all depends on the situation. So what I'm saying here is from a confidence standpoint. I ain't saying which way you would go based on this, that, and the other 18 different factors. I'm saying from a confidence standpoint of making good contact, do you as a higher skill level player feel more confident in 2-rail kicks over 1-rail kicks on a normal basis? Right? Again, we can get nitty gritty specific, like, well, it depends. Is the object ball on the rails, not on the rails? Is it humid outside? Is it 83 degrees or 85 degrees? Like we do all that, right? We got to. What I'm saying, just from a confidence standpoint and being able to see it and make proper contact with your object ball, does a 2-rail kick give you more confidence? Because in my opinion, it does. All right, 28-26 in favor of Mr. Victor. Brings it down to a 5 to, brings it down to a 5 to 18 race. Dwayne's like, still, he doesn't want to answer. He says, that's right. It all depends on the situation. You depend on the situation, Dwayne. You stop it, mister. I went to Vegas earlier this year for singles.
I have to agree with Dwayne a little bit, though. I mean, like I said earlier, it
Everything
depends
in
on
life
if you're
depends
trying to
on the
make it or
situation.
you're trying to hit it.
Everything in life depends on it. Well, do you feel like you like to eat peanut butter and jelly sandwiches over hamburgers? Well, it depends on what mood I'm in. Everything depends on it. I'm talking about a generalization. Y'all are complicating this.
Well, I know Dwayne. I know he's confident enough he can hit it either way.
No, he definitely can't. No,
All
he
depends
can't.
on if he's trying to make it or trying to hit it.
I'm saying from the standpoint of hitting it. I've said it. I said it multiple times. You're just trying to make good contact with your object ball. Hit it. You goofballs. I'm going to get y'all. Christian Daniels, are you responding on a different video or something? I just saw his response pop up, but I don't see it in the stream here. It says always go for the 2-rail.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Yeah, I like that's what I'm saying. 2-rail definitely. 2-rail never
For
fail.
the hit? Yeah.
2-rail never fail. I don't know. He might have been responding to somebody's comment. Oh, that's hilarious. No, he's commenting on the video that finished. That's so funny, but he's commenting about this situation. That cracks me up. Well, it's all good. Thanks to Wayne for trying to answer it. You two goofballs. Tasha saying, what's the overall score of this match? You talking about the score between the two players? It's 26-30 right now. But I have a feeling like you may be asking something else. Or are you asking a different question, which maybe I'm not answering it right.
The outcome now.
About to say,
That was a very smart shot there.
Yeah, he could have actually swung a little harder for that and had an opportunity. I don't know if it should have, but I don't know. I like to push the envelope a little bit.
But now Jason being, he only needs 5 balls.
Yeah. Dwayne says you're welcome, buddy, anytime.
The defense is there right now. I mean, could he go for the carom? Yes, but I mean, the defense, you could actually hide behind that 4-ball, send the 2-ball back up table.
Tasha, all that information's on the screen here. The team scores are to the right of the team names past the dash. Right now it's 26-14 going into this third matchup between the two teams. Ooh. And a scratch for El Senor Jason. Now, if you want to know what their score is going to be currently with what they've earned, I won't add that up just yet because it's going to vary based on who wins and who loses. So we'll give it a moment on that. When this matchup finishes, I'll get you an updated team score. Victor's doing good, fighting back on this. Doing really good.
He is doing well.
Yep. 5-15 right now.
Stroke this good. He's got eyes on the 6. Oh, excuse me. Yep.
Oh. I don't know if that's favorable lever if the back cut's there. A little tough for me to tell, but I don't think the 9's blocking access for the back cut. I mean,
I
it's
think
tough.
the back cut is there.
I think it's there. Look at that. It was definitely there, and Jason loved it.
And great shape on the 5-ball.
Mm-hmm. How you getting to the 6 here? What you doing?
I'm drawing it back.
Yeah, same. Same.
Especially with his juice.
Yo, he'll draw back to 3 other pool tables over. What are you talking about? Oh,
No.
He drew it too far.
Yep.
Overstroke. I would dare say it may do him some good to back away from how much he's drawn back. Obviously, he could just try to adjust it, but I feel like the draw shots may be.
He definitely has a draw game.
He's got a huge draw game. It just isn't there yet for this to where it's costing him some precious points that it didn't have to.
Yep. I mean, because he had that out there.
Yeah. Hindsight's always 20/20, though. Obviously, I'm giving recommendation now, but. Smooth stroke right between the rails on this. 9-ball top left-hand corner pocket. Oh. Overstrokes a little bit, and that's going to open up for the top right for Jason. Yeah, if he gets this, he'll need one on the break if he gets all
one
three
on
of
the
these.
break.
Yeah.
I just like this with a little top left. Just stroke it in there, pop back out for that 9 in the other corner. Or draw back.
Cross the Jesus out of it. I mean, that one wasn't as bad as some of his others, but he's got good eyes on 9, though. I ain't mad at this. Good out. All right, I did hear April confirm 1 ball, so should be 32-30. We'll get a score update here in just a moment.
I'm personally more of a follow player myself, so.
Of course, follow works very well. 32-30. So with Victor being skill level 6, currently at 32 points, he's brought down to a 14-6 split, but still keep in mind 14-6 would give Voice Squad 40 points to 20 and give Voice Squad their 3rd win. So now no matter what, over the next 2 matchups, Voice Squad could lose both times 5-15 and still win.
Correct.
Think about that for a moment. Like, those are significant losses back to back. So that's what Jason wants to have.
And there it is.
There it is.
Corner. Good shooting, Jason.
Nicely done. There we go. Jim says, my 2 cents here, if you're snooker and you have to kick, first priority is hit a ball to avoid giving opponent ball in hand. Second would be 1 rail I generally prefer. 1 variable would be for a 1 rail bank. 2 rails means 2 variables. 1 is preferred. Yeah, but 2 rails gives you the line of sight a little easier here.
Who's that, Jim?
Yep, that was Mr. Jim Wheelwright who
Jim
was on the stream
Wheelwright.
with me here. All right. Well, with that being said, I believe the overall team score, I should have it correct, is 40-20.
And to your point, that 3rd win is huge.
Yeah, that makes everything different from here. That changes the game. We'll double check with April here to make sure I'm correct about it being 40-20. Waiting for some head nods here. And then we're just gonna stay in with this here. We're gonna see who gets put up. Let me do a little score reset. I'm assuming this is Tim here, but I don't know right off. Waiting on them to put up here, guys. All right, yeah, Austin's saying skill level 3, so this is Tim here. Jim Green says, as my friend PJ says, depends on the layout. Everything depends on the layout. Everything does. Whether you draw a shot, whether you force follow a shot, whether you use the jump cue, break cue, everything depends. Let's talk about generalization there, Jim. But in your honor here, Jim, we're going to do something for you. We're going to say the word boom here when I click this. You ready, PJ?
I'm ready.
Boom. There you go, Jim.
That was hilarious earlier.
He was having a heckin' good time. All
I
right.
love Mr. Jim. He is so awesome.
Right. Boy squad needs to get the throw happening. Time is about to be up on this. Sun Death will not be till 10:20, so we will have potentially matchup 5 in Sun Death, depending on how this is. Keep in mind, any win in any way, shape, or form, 12-8 otherwise, Voice Squad gets the win. Jim says, yeah. He loved that. He very much enjoyed that here. He very much enjoyed that. Ronnie over here checking in on the team score.
I missed seeing Jim this morning, too, by the way. I wanted to make it over here while he was still here.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, 40-20 overall team score confirmed. Waiting to see who they're putting up. Oh, interesting. They're putting up April. Oh. This is interesting for sure. I wonder, I'm assuming they're trying to take in consideration potentially sudden death. Miss April here, skill level 5, so she'll be going to 38. Oops. I already have 8 points. She'll be going to 38. There we go. She will line. So let's do a little math here. So Tim's a skill level 3.
Yeah.
Let's see. Victor played skill level 6. That's 9. Frank is 5. That makes 14. Plus 3. That makes 17 points. So they still are able to play a 6. So
It's 6 or lower.
Yep. So they're able to play Dave. They're not able to play Wesley Mitchell. So that may be the why here. April's trying to make it to where she goes up against what may be a lower opponent here, if you will. This isn't me picking on Tim, just in terms of strategy.
Right.
And she may be doing this to try to go and get it to where, you know, the end doesn't even have to happen, where match 5 doesn't even have to happen. Let's see, April
With
still
the
over
win.
5.
Right.
Yeah, with the win. April with a 5, Rosa with a 4, that's 9. Let's see, Wendy played another 4, that's 13. And Jason another 4, that is, what did I say, 13, 17?
17.
So they're in the same spot here.
They're
They'll
in the
still
same
have,
spot.
They'll still have Cammy saved for the end there. So actually, yeah, I agree with this throw 100%. Gary's saying tough to fight out of this. It is.
Yeah, because with that throw, then sudden death, they're basically playing equal skill levels.
Yep. Yeah, this is extremely tough to get out of this, to be honest with you here. Hey, Jim saying you're a defensive specialist and a smart player. Yes, he is. Well, April off to a good
Stroked that
start.
very well.
Yeah. Look at that, up 3-0 right now. Tosh saying, let's go, April. Let's go, indeed. Chat, I hope y'all do not mind that I have tried my best to be non-biased here, but I cannot help but to sit there in my seat and be like, let's go, baby. Oh, my goodness. April already off with a solid start. Good stroke so far.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, beautiful.
Very well potted there.
Look at that. Get off
Great
that rail.
She's
Woo. Well, up 5-0. Now let's see for what has to happen here. So April skill level 5. A 15-5 loss means that she got to 23 points. I moved it real fast. 23 points. So if she at least gets to 23 points, she will put it to where Voice Squad needs only 5 more additional points. So keep that in mind. Bare minimal, obviously she wants to win, but bare minimal, she needs to get to 23 before Tim gets to 25. Everything over that, extra gravy on top, really just adding into the powerhouse that Voice Squad has done so far for this matchup in against Why So Salty. Ooh.
Why So Salty's in a tough spot now.
They are, and Tim played a little defensive action there. Love seeing it here. She may actually come off the left-hand long rail and come on back.
She hits it good.
Yeah, I'm normally not a fan of this. Jim says, I think PJ was the one that invented behind the 8-ball. If that Qball was up a little bit further, I liked it doing the kick, but that was a tough situation to be in. Good defense from Tim. Smart play. Very smart play. Darn it, Tim. Good smart play. I mean,
Yeah.
wait, he's a Tim. I should be happy. But wait a minute. He's against my Voice Squad.
You're conflicted.
Right.
Yeah, you're right. I mean, being on a rail is hard to put the right English on that.
Yeah. Yeah, she was actually, if she was going to go for that shot, she was actually, as weird as it sounds, better off, shooting further up that left-hand long rail.
Yep.
Using a little bit of left English here and getting it to kick over further. It would have been a little, I guess, easier to instant, but no matter what, it was a tough shot. Like, it just wasn't a fun leave. So. All right. Oh, good hit here.
Yep.
Good try from the 6 ball. Yeah, 20,
Opened
22
up for
minutes.
April a little bit here, though.
20 minutes till sudden death. The only way this doesn't go in sudden death, I think, is if, April gets the win here. Much love, Miss Aaron. If she closes out fast. Guys, while we're working through this racket, through this matchup here, just a friendly reminder. Oh, she's trying to be below the 9. Just a friendly reminder here, we will be back tomorrow noon. That will be our 4th round, in which we'll be back with some of the one-loss side, some of the winner's side bracket. But no matter what, the safety net will be gone for every team tomorrow. We start slicing and slicing and slicing. Each one from this point forward gets dropped in half.
That's one thing my friend Jay Money always told me.
Yeah.
He's like, first 2 rounds, win or lose.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, absorb that, but it doesn't start until it's single elimination. That's when the tournament starts. So,
Yep.
I mean, it's
Everything else is just relaxation.
absolutely
Getting your
getting
stroke.
comfortable.
And get comfortable. Work through your issues. All right.
If you're playing well, keep playing well. If you're not, then work on that. And
Because honestly, for playing bad, the only way you're punished, right, if you're like, hey, like I need to work through these shots. I need to, this XYZ is not working for me. I need to keep trying, keep trying. Honestly, the only thing you get punished on is if obviously the other team puts such a hurting on you that you only get to play 3 of the matches, then 2 of your other players don't get to be on a table.
right.
I would say that would be where the downfall is. If you end up sucking it up that badly, type deal. So, yeah, there's definitely a lot to be said about, working on everything at first and trying to get through the problems. So that way, no matter what, you're ready to go. But on the flip side too, I'm a big fan of hitting the pedal to the metal, baby.
Amen. Yep.
Oh Lord, Jim says I got a new nickname for Katrina, Rocket Man. Oh boy. Oh. A little force follow from April here. We'll get ball in hand back to Tim.
Miscalculation there.
A little miscalculation here. She said not part of the plan. As she looks over here.
Saw that going differently in her head.
Yeah, if she looked at me and said that was part of the plan, I would have jumped up and thrown my shoe at her. Be like, don't you dare. How dare you do that. It was gross. There you go, Tim, keeping it simple, staying above the 9. Gonna try to bring it all the way down bottom left. Tough shot, though.
It was a tough shot.
Yeah.
Anytime you're going by the side.
They can come off that rail just like that.
Just like that.
Yep. Oh, it's going to bounce off the rail. April's going to have a great shot. 8-2 is a victory in her way for this first rack. There it is.
And she is stroking good. She's very competent.
Well, you got to think, too, on Monday nights here at Qball for 9-ball doubles, they play on the 9-foots across the way here, right? So getting to come down to an 8-foot table, although not a massive difference, it doesn't require for you to do as much to get the cue ball around the table, right? That halfway point when you're in the middle of the table with the cue ball means worst case scenario you got a 4-foot distance instead of a 4.5-foot distance.
Right.
I mean, everything shortens up a little bit. So if you can stroke well on the 9s, which is why I challenged a lot of people, I'm like, you need to come to Monday nights. You need to go. I'm telling you.
Or at least practice on them.
Yeah, it will improve your game. So Tasha over there says, let's go, April. Let's go indeed. Good break. Something here bottom left. Yep. Looks like I think. Yep, that was the 5-ball done.
Got eyes on the 1, too.
Done a little sneak on by. Austin over here cheering up a storm here, trying to keep his public shirt on, but I think he's going to rip it off before this this match is over tonight. WDY there on the Facebook side said she's a player. She is. Until I left the team, she was my co-captain, and there was a good reason for that. Oop. April and I also actually often were duos partners.
Oh, really? I
for,
did not
for the
know that.
9-ball double side. Yeah, it always worked out really well being 2 5s.
Yep, strong.
Yeah, it because you know what you expect as a 5 and what you can do, and it helps you not to overthink with your duos partner. Whereas if say you're a 7 to a 3, for instance, like you're like, all right, I need to get them way better shape. I need to get them way better shape, and it's like on a constant part of your head. Whereas you're like, well, this is what I would do to get shape, and I know I can make this shot even if I have to go a little bit longer on it. This is kind of in my wheel well here. There's a good percentage chance of it. So if that's the case for you, usually your partner being a 5, it's the case for them. So. There we go. Good shot. Yeah.
And you're right, a little less pressure on you to get that perfect shape. I mean, it's
yeah. Whereas your case, like you're trying to keep that in consideration. Now, the crazy thing though is I'm not going to act like that you guys can't get in that shape for the people and make their life a little easier for the lower skill level player, because you definitely can. But yeah, even Eric being part of the 9-ball double says I think 2 5s are perfect for doubles.
absolutely.
I think
Two
it is.
5s are 6'4".
Yep. 2 5s are 6'4".
Best team.
Yep. I love that combination.
Yep.
It just keeps you from allowing yourself, I guess, to kind of get in your own way, if you will, get in your own head about what you got to do. What you got to do is play your normal game.
Very true.
Yeah. And if you can accomplish playing your normal game, then your partner has a great chance to do the same.
Looks like she's taking this in the corner. I like that in the side there. I really did.
Yeah, same.
Because the 3-ball was there. She could not have shape on that.
Oh, Gary calling him out, says too many high ranks try way too hard to get position instead of trusting the low ranks to make a shot. That is fact.
That's very true, Gary.
Yes. That is why if you have a trustworthy duo that they have played with each other, let me actually take this back a little bit from a different perspective. 2 5s without a lot of extra practice with each other, I think stronger than a 7-3 combo that has not had a lot of practice with each other.
Yep.
However, in a matchup to which they can have a lot of practice and have multiple times to be able to get used to how each other's play, that's where the 7-3 has the potential to shine higher than the 5-5. But I think from a normal, like, hey, who can be my doubles partner tonight? All right, me and you versus that 7-3, I'm going to take the 5-5. So.
See, like, I feel like me and you would kill it, Tim.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, you and I would feel very comfortable on the table. As long as we're shooting at, again, I'm not saying extraordinary, but just a normal pace for our skill levels for who we are as players on the table.
Yeah.
Yeah, I agree. April up 12-2 right now.
Doing what she needs to do.
26-23. Look at that. She's almost broken past the barrier. Isn't that amazing?
What does she need to get to?
Oh, well, she wants to get to 25 bare minimal, but right now in terms of the overall score, she only needs 26 more points. He needs 23. There's only a 3-point difference in this whole entire match now because of the skill level difference.
Yep.
Like she's broken past that entire barrier, and we're in rack number 2. Yeah. Oh. I don't know. It drifted over a little bit.
Drifted a bit. Just getting a little work here.
Smitty says, I'll take the 7-3 instead. He says all 3 has to do is make the ball, and the 7 will get shape. I mean, they definitely can. They definitely can. But, oh, that's a good hit. We had rail contact after contact with the 4. Interesting, though. Yeah, I think the downfall with the 7-3 overall, though, is that because the way the rhythm of doubles goes and because you have to stay in that same rhythm, anytime that I know that your 3 is up and I don't have quite the run or something like that, I'm defensing. I'm on a force trying to get that ball in hand from you. So that's the other benefit.
A lot of chest to it.
Yeah, a lot of chest, yep. Here we go. In between the rails, slow down.
She's got great shape on that.
Yeah, this is phenomenal. Even if she overhits this a little bit, 9 opens up the pocket more. She's got a wide window for the 6. We'll force follow here with the angle that she has. Oh, she pretty far left hand of that long rail. She was trying to ensure she was going to get shape.
She did leave it tougher for Tim.
Poor Tim. Goodness gracious.
Yeah.
How dare April pick on a Tim? This is blasphemy. Gary says drives him crazy even in normal matches when a 7's trying way too hard to get on ball, ruins their own run instead of trying to make balls. That's why I've shifted mentalities here, and I'd love to know your guys' thoughts as a player as well. I am far more likely, instead of trying to overdo stuff anymore, for the most part, far more likely to take my medicine on shot number 2 and take a longer shot or maybe a slightly tougher cut on a shot and stuff like that instead of trying to overdo too much to get that way better shape. If I can do it and it doesn't require a lot, and I think I'm only adding, 10% extra into the shot, if you will, to give a percentage here, to then have better shape, I'm fine. But if I feel like I'm like, no, like I clearly have to get all the way across the table. I have to do a lot of force fall. It's got to go 3 rails to really get in the position and the zone that I need to be in for this next shot. And I feel like I'm going to rattle the snot out of that pocket. I am far less likely to do that. I'm like, no, I'm gonna hit it. I'm gonna get my 2 rails. I'm still gonna have eyes on the next ball, so I don't get ball in hand. Maybe go and play a defense there. Slow it down a little bit here. I feel like everybody's in too much of a rush. So
I have to agree with you there, Tim. I mean, it's if it's to get shape for your 3.
yeah,
If it takes a little bit more, 10% more, it's worth the risk.
Yep.
But if it takes a lot to get it, I'd much rather. There's a reason why you pick that person for your partner.
There it is.
You trust them.
Gotta trust them. Yep.
So if you leave them a tougher shot, but to your point, not giving them ball in hand.
Yeah.
I'm all for that. You have to test them as well.
Yeah. Preventing forced errors is a big part of the game of pool. Very big part of the game.
Because if you go for too much, you scratch. If I go for too much, trying to get my partner on his ball, I scratch, or I hook him, then I'm not doing the team any favors at all.
Yeah. Yep. 100%. Tim with a good attempt there on the fire in
real
top
good.
left. Yeah.
Poor Tim's got his back against the wall right now.
He does. He does. He knows it.
April's playing well.
He knows it. Sorry, guys. I have my my camera hooked up.
That was a real good shot by April.
Attached to the railing there, so if anybody leans on the railing, it moves a little bit, but it's in a safer position. Yeah, Tim's moving around a little bit here. There you go. He needs to pick a spot.
I do love those tournaments, though. The Jack and Jills, the 9-ball, the Devils tournaments, and
Yes. Oh no,
April.
man. All right,
That's
good
big.
out by Tim.
That's big points for Tim.
Yes, it is. Yeah, she got good on that 9-2. Had to use the bridge. And I think she may have allowed herself to get a little distracted with where Tim was moving to. Although I got to give her props, so she did make sure to say something, though, which is good.
April's still in solid control of this game.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, she's in a great spot. 22-21 in the race, unless he makes something off this break.
He got the 8.
Kevin on YouTube says, "Great shark." Just kidding. Yeah, it's my favorite thing. I always taught my team, Kevin, about sharking here is we're going to assume it in 2 ways here. We're going to assume that he was being intentional and potentially trying to shark. The only way sharking works is if it affects you, in which case, then yes, great shark indeed, and you allowed his moves to dictate who you are as a player and human being. Whereas even if it's unintentional, and if you take it from that regards in a lot of cases, you'll be doing pretty good there. You'll be doing pretty good there overall. So more you can take assumption out of the equation here, and also knowing how to I'm sorry, I meant to add one part of that here. If you know how to reset your shots, that's huge.
But it's hard sometimes.
It really is. Really, really is. Yep, sometimes that mental part of the game is tough, man. We're our greatest critics. Easy to beat ourselves up. Yeah,
Good try by April.
yes, it was. Gary saying best thing I learned was how to reset. Yeah, yeah. Again, in all things that's going on. Oh my gosh, somebody walked in front of my shot, or there's a normal patron and they're not aware we have a tournament going on, or somebody bumped me before my shot, or oh my gosh, my shoe's untied, or like whatever the different reasons we come up with as pool players, because we're good at it, right? We're great at it. Been there, done it, man. I've made probably every excuse in the book, in the typical book. But the better you know how to do a complete stop, take a second, reset everything, then it doesn't matter. It gives you your best opportunity right on back. Now, if you so choose not to reset, well, that one's on you.
I was just going to say, I'm so guilty of that because I can be down on the shot and know I'm not where I want to be.
Yeah.
But instead of getting up and resetting, I just, I can course correct while I'm down here.
Yes.
And 9 times out of 10, never works. It just doesn't.
That's funny. All right, Tim with a good opportunity here. We'll have eyes on the 4 after. There we go. Nice little stop shot. Again, this is a similar situation. He could have overdone that, gotten a little better shape for the 4.
Could have.
You know what I mean? But he kept it simple, and he's taking the longer shot on the 4. I'm actually not mad at him doing that at all. Because, again, if he can start creeping up a couple points here, he'll be right back into this and it'll be fine. But if he continues to overdo stuff, her lead's going to get far more significant, and then he's just going to feel too much pressure from it.
Correct. Yeah.
So, 20-19 left in this battle right now. It is neck and neck. But I got to give April props here, not just from me clearly being biased here, just again, just to be honest. But I mean, honestly, like, this is tough, right? Like, this is where you want to be this earlier on in the rack. And sometimes it's a little bit reversed, right? Normally, you know, that lower rank gets up on you out of nowhere a little bit, and then you start feeling and adding so much more of the pressure. Even though your team's up 40-20, you'll do it to yourself. You'll crush yourself.
What a shot.
There we go.
That was
great
a great
job.
shot.
A little instant replay of this. Austin was begging for it.
It's so funny because me personally, I'd been defense all day there.
Oh, yeah.
Instead of for that. But what does she need to get to? 28, you said?
So no. So if she wins, and it's over no matter what. No matter which way she wins, it's over. If she at least gets to 25,
okay.
That will put it to where it's a 15-5 split. And again, this is taking a lot into assumption chat.
Right.
But she's a 23 points. She gets to 23 points. Worst case is a 15-5 split. That means the boys squad will simply need 5 more points left to go. Oh, going for defense. Gets the rail.
You got it.
Wow, very close. Very, very close. Good try. Guys, I'll let them know not to lean on the side here in just a moment. I just don't want to interrupt it during his match.
That's pretty aggressive there by April.
shot here. He avoids the scratch. Opens up a little bit for April for that top right-hand corner pocket. I like a little bit of inside here. A little bit of right, not much, just a little bit.
Pocket speed.
Yep. Oh, nope, she wants to ride the rails.
She wants to ride it down.
The Hawaiian roller coaster. Right, da, 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 da. A little Lilo and Stitch going on.
And didn't hit it bad.
No. She was obviously trying to get back up to the upper half of the field, but.
Still
21-7.
Still got that distance. Makes it tough.
17-18 left in the battle. And somebody's playing Austin's favorite song in the world, little Miley Cyrus in the background. Somebody should have let Austin on the table on this one, man. He'd be shooting lights out right now. You ought to see this boy dance to the song Wrecking Ball. I tell you what, man, he is.
Who, Austin?
Yeah, Austin is a huge.
Heck of a dancer there.
Yeah, Austin is a huge Miley Cyrus fan. He loves and adores this song. I'm trying to get his attention in case you can't tell that, Chad. I was trying to tell him. Oh, I love it. He said, but my dad is. Oh, boy. He says I can say that since he's not on the live stream. Oh, man.
So what do you like here? I like her cutting in the corner. I think it's an easier shot.
I am going to go top left-hand corner and go with the cut. I'm actually going to use a little bit of
inside.
I'm using a little bit of outside here, actually.
Yeah?
Because I'm playing it two ways. That if I don't hit it good, sit on the top short rail, and I want the cue ball down here to the bottom short rail. I'm using a little bit outside. Oh, she shortened it up big time.
She went for the
Needs
bank.
to sit. No. Yeah, that was, very unfortunate, but good for Tim. Not good for this Tim, but that Tim.
That Tim, yeah.
There we go. All right, we'll wait for a score confirmation update. 17-16 if so. What a match. What a match. Tim's trying his best here to mount a comeback.
But I agree with you. A little outside, you would bring Qball back up here.
Yeah, just because of how much tougher that shot would be, I would not want to approach that shot without it trying to be a two-way in some form or fashion. That if I don't get it, obviously, you could have rattled it in there some way, but usually that's not what's going to happen.
Where are we at now? 17-16?
17-16. Gets one on the break here, has eyes on the one. Guys, some new faces just tuning into the live stream here. Just a reminder that it is, right now, Voice Squad is up 40-20. This is matchup number 4. The next matchup, let's see, what time is it? 10:21.
Thank you, Rebecca.
So we are officially in sun death from this point forward.
Miss Rebecca telling me happy birthday.
Ah, there we go.
After her husband whooped my butt last weekend.
So rude. Yeah, actually, it would have been rude for him to give up the game to you because of that, to be honest with you.
Yeah.
I would have taken that as a strip, disrespect. Don't you do that to me.
Absolutely.
What a
I
shot.
wouldn't want that to happen.
Yeah, that would have. That's why I'm not a fan of you giving me the 9 on a shot. Like, let me pop the 9. Let me take it out. I want to earn it. I want to know that I did it, not that you gave it to me.
Oh, I'm not kidding. It was so much fun watching him shoot.
Yeah.
It was. I mean, he played so well.
There you go, Tosh saying you got this. Let's go, April. Rebecca saying you got a few shots on him. Look at that. She's giving me some props here. Oh, beautiful speed.
Very
nice little
good
clip
shot.
into
Yep.
the 2. That was well played. 16-14. Count it down with me, chat. April's 1 point away from at least guaranteeing a 5-15 loss. But again, I'm counting on that to split the points in half. Team Boy Squad all needs 10 points overall. They have the 3rd win.
Hit that well.
Yep.
Got eyes on that ball on the 5.
There we go. Tim filling him. Oh. Didn't like something. There we go. Little reset. I like that. Oh, he drew it back a little bit. That bottom betrayed him.
Yeah. No need to do that. He was.
Yeah.
Stop it there.
Stop it there. Yep. Uh-oh. That's the one thing you don't want to have happening. Tammy is validating the score with Dave here. April is a huge person about keeping score and staying on top of it, and it will distract her until it is corrected and settled. All right, there we go. Looks like we're good.
Tammy, what you got?
Yeah, she's still validating the score. Okay. Well, looks like we're settled again.
And so here, I love the 3-rail shape on that 6 ball. Just coming around. Because it's so, that works.
Yeah, she kept it simple, but I'm with you on it. I think that one still had a good potential of loading up a little bit more on it.
Hit that one good.
Yep, she's above the 7. 1 second here.
Tim. Tim.
Little miss there by April. Good shot there by Tim. Got eyes on the 8 ball.
All right, Tim with good shape
Yeah.
here on the 8.
Got no issues. Just roll that 8 in the side. Slow roll that. 9 in the corner.
Oh, overstrokes it. Overstroked it a lot. 14-12. Oh,
Oh, April.
both with uncharacteristic miss here. All right, looks like we got a timeout happening. There we go. I like his advice here, saying shoot through it. Get a little too full.
Great shot there by April.
Yes, it was. Good lead for the 9.
Yep.
There we go. Good
Nice
out
out,
from April.
April.
Nicely done. All right, guys, give us 1 second here while everything's getting racked up. We'll be right back. Was amazing. Still even like 8-ball sudden death better than 9-ball. I've heard it said. And 8-ball, what I like about it is it takes the skill level difference out of the equation. So you could have a 7 versus a 2, and you still play to the 2 racks. Oh, gets the love. Gets the love.
Can you replay that guy?
Yeah, sure
Should
can.
we still have it?
And really just getting that extra perspective. So it's fun. It's really fun. But you guys can take advantage of that too. That's another thing. You talk to your team. You got great people on your team. I promise you, there's a lot of great people in this
Whoa.
league. He's got this break just down.
I agree with everything that you just said, but what a break.
What a break indeed here. I think that's everything else is going to really leave another option for him. I like the fact too that Wesley's really keeping this a simple situation here. Oh, what a perfectly landed defense right there. Nicely done, Frankie. Hey, Omar, appreciate you, brother. Thank you, sir. Mr. Z over there saying great shot. Yes, yes. 27-13 in favor of April, but it's only a 11-12 race left in the battle. 11-12, and ooh, a dry break. That could be dangerous. Right now, let's see here. April's gotten to 27 points. It's a 5. So she's brought up to a 14-6.
14-6, I'd say, yeah.
Yeah, so bare minimal, Voice Squad, even if it finishes here, bare minimum Voice Squad will only need 4 additional points. Look at the back cut by Tim. What a try.
What a try.
Wow.
That was a great try.
He got robbed on that one, but that was an excellent try. I mean, really, really good. Wow, Louisa. Oh, man, you hate to see that. You hate to see that. What you doing here about the 2? You just rolling in this gently?
I'm just rolling it in.
Yeah.
Right now, she's looking at balls.
Yep, yep. Let's see here. The next split, first skill level 5, next split is at 30 points.
I mean, she wants to win, yes. But
yeah, 30 points is the next split, and then 34.
I mean, they're going sudden death after this, regardless.
Yeah.
What a shot. What a shot.
Not if April gets the win. Good try. Nice little run. 2 more points. She is 1 point away from making it a 14-6 to a 13-7.
Right. Here it looks like he's got the 7 on the side. Just a little combo.
Ooh, spikes it, but I kind of like it. Oh, I thought the 8 went. I thought it went. So great question, Rebecca asking chat. She says, who does Watson Salty have to play last match if it gets their highest they can play is Dave. Oh, hold on here. Let me switch over here. Swap score sheets. Yeah, Dave and Drasco, they should still be able to play because they should be at 17 total skill level points played right now. Dave's still a 6. They played Victor earlier and Frank. That makes 11. They played Carrie. That makes 14. And then Tim here makes 17 points. So, yeah, they can still play David and Drasco as their highest. They cannot play Wesley Mitchell. But if we did the math right for Voice Squad here.
Same boat. They can play a 6.
Yeah, they can play a 6-2. So we could end up seeing Kamalama Lama Lama versus Mr. owner of Qball himself, Dave Andrasco. So, but it's got to get there. And again, it'll be sudden death. And right now it will be a shortened race for Cammy no matter what here. I like the fact Tim has done multiple of these defenses here. I love the fact his head's still in the game with this.
Absolutely.
Very smart.
Great defensive shot by April, though.
Yes, it was.
Keeping the pressure on Tim.
Oh, tied 1 too many points for Tim. I think I did.
Can he see that?
Oh, no. He looks like he's going for a masse. Oh, just barely doesn't get action on that 3. Good try. Wow. Very, very good try by Tim. Oh, no.
There's some points there.
Yeah, there's 4 very doable, grabbable points here. Just roll forward on this gently. There you go.
Very good shot.
Again, just roll forward
Just
on
roll
this
forward
gently.
again.
Keep your angle for the 6 to get back upfield because there is a line to be able to break out that 8-9, by the way. What?
She got away with it.
Put it in reverse, Terry. Back it up.
I think she can still get on that 8-ball from there.
I think she can. It's going to come across.
Look at that. What a shot.
She's got eyes on that 8.
She's got eyes on the 8.
Yeah, I like that better, but at first I was kind of a bigger fan of not rolling that far forward and keeping an angle and then popping into the 8-9 instead, but she got on that right-hand side of it really good. Oh, just the shake, rattle, and roll.
Very good try.
Yes, it was. Big points. Let's take a look again. Skill level 5, 33 points. She is 1 away from making it a 12-8. So right now, this boy squad has 7 team points, making it 47 right now if it were to end right here. So again, she's made it to where if Cammie plays, she's a 6. She would only have to get to 3. So Cammie only has to go to 18 balls if that's how it ends right now. And which is sudden death, 18 points, so that's actually 9 balls.
9 balls, yeah.
Unless if one of them's a 9 ball. So 9 balls unless one of them's a 9 ball, then it's less. Chat, I hope that wasn't confusing. Oh, no. 2 big points here for April that she should be able to scoop up. It should be 35-15.
Should be.
Yep. There we go, 35-15 indeed. We'll get the score confirmation. $35-15, score confirmed.
I know you're biased, but I know Miss April's been playing really solid this match.
She has been, yeah. Yep. The real bias is if they get to the finals, that's going to be the hardest thing in the world for me. You know what I mean? Like that's.
Devin, we have a table for you, Devin.
I like the center break. You all dress a little bit to the left. Something went top left.
Yeah, 5 ball. No, 4 ball.
6, 7, 8. 2 on the break. And she has eyes on the 1 to go top left-hand corner pocket. This could be all she wrote, chat. She needs 1. Got to force follow this a little bit.
Absolutely do.
So hits rail first. Good try. She was definitely worried about the scratch, as she needed to be. So now, no matter what, voice squad,
regardless.
yeah. So April has made it where Cammie playing as a skill level 6 only has to get 2 points. So now Cammie only has to get to 13 points. So was that 7 balls?
3 balls. Sudden
So,
death.
Well,
When sudden death start? Oh, I know what you mean.
Yeah. Yep. There you go. Good shot by Tim. Eyes on the 2. Don't think it goes past the 8 top left. I don't think you should go for the back cut here. This is a tough call. I don't know if you go for a defense here instead. It's kind of hard not to.
It doesn't look like he's going defensive.
Yeah, he went for the back cut.
What a try.
Wow, very good opportunity there. Goodness gracious, Tim, very impressive.
This for the match win, right?
Yeah, this is to win the match, win this matchup between April and Tim, and win the overall match for the team. And that will
And
be
she
all
got
she
it.
wrote. Nicely done.
Great match.
So with Tim getting to 16 as a skill level 3 here, that is a 15-5 win. Boy Squad just won overall 55 to 25, by the way, here. 55 to 25. Wow, what a win, what a victory. Goodness gracious. Way to go. Well, they will be back playing tomorrow, but they have officially knocked out team Why So Salty here. And they'll be moving into the next round here, which would be technically the quarterfinals, right? Because after that, they will move back over. Let's see, winner on there is to 78. Yeah, so their next matchup for everybody will be the quarterfinals is what it will be. So quarterfinals and, well, quarterfinals of the one-loss side bracket, if I remember correctly. Let's see. Yep, 100%. So, yeah, that's it, guys. Well, PJ, happy birthday to you, brother. You got
Thank
anything
you.
else to add
I
to the
enjoy
stream
it.
and chat?
I do not.
All right.
We'll probably be back tomorrow. Maybe I'll step in.
Hey, I'd love it, man. I love it for sure. Appreciate the help. By the way, thank you. Huge shout out to Mary Turner and Mr. Jim as well, coming on the live stream with me, hanging out. Makes a real big difference. And again, personal shout out here from me to Mike and Kelly and to all of Jacksonville APA. Thank you guys for allowing me to do what I love to do. Appreciate each and every single one of y'all. Love y'all too. As always,
I probably have a couple of cocktails waiting for me. So
hey, there you go. Hey, birthday boy, you should enjoy, my friend. You should enjoy. With that being said, guys.
But I figure I missed out on earlier, so I should come
There-
over and
Hey,
say a little something.
I'm glad you got to, brother. With that being
It was a
said,
great
chat,
match to
y'all,
watch, too.
Yes, it was. Y'all take care. Be blessed. Get some rest as always. I want to be the guy who gets you enjoy watching the Billiards again. See you tomorrow at noon, 12 o'clock Eastern, guys. 12 o'clock. Take care, y'all.
The voice of Jacksonville Pool.